All right, so last week we picked up with you guys in. I had it and then I lost it. Lordaeron. Chasing Samuel. You guys had followed after Henry, who you guys accidentally sent on a murder-suicide quest to go take out his once master. Upon arriving in the city, you guys set to getting your components to complete the potion for him, for Henry. Some invisibility potions and some potions of blow the fuck up. He was very adamant that the potion of blow the fuck up have some half-elfness in it because the elf Samuel was racist towards half-elves. So you guys required that for him as well. He was also very adamant that he be the one to deal the final blow. Repeatedly, continually, every day, every hour, made sure to point out that he would be the one to deliver the final blow. So, you guys got all the stuff. Burton got locked up due to some shenanigans with the cart. And Poppy did some ace investigating, at which point boys found out there were slaves and said, yeah, fuck that shit, I'm going to kill the bastard. Henry, who had already been betrayed, I don't know that I can count that high many times, decided, fuck you guys, I'm going now, fuck every plan you wanted to make because you're just going to betray me anyways. And with that, took off full force to do the thing. This caused all plans to go out the window and him bust through the front door, inevitably getting Samuel and the 5 people he had working for him, along with, thought at the time, Henry, getting boys and Cleric killed as well, and almost killing Makoto. Come to find out, luckily, Henry survived, somehow miraculously, thanks to parents shifting back in and unburying him from the rubble to find him breathing, pissed off, and struggling to get out himself. He got out, didn't say a word to the rest of the group, kept digging, found the puddled mess of Samuel just as it exploded from the potion he force-fed him, and then promptly walked over to the side of the road, dropped his sword and helmet, and sat down on the side of the road like this, because he knew what was coming. A few minutes passed of you guys excavating bodies and making sure you had all of the dead pulled out, only missing the body of Samuel, which inferred was the pile of goo that had exploded. So the rest of you realized what was going on with Henry, walked over as the guards came storming down the street in full force and arresting everyone involved. Unfortunately for Pan, this meant him as well, even though he had just gotten back. But when a building explodes, you take everyone in and sort the fucking shit out later. Which is what they did. Trial was held. Perrin was found to be mostly innocent, still mildly guilty for helping with the premeditated part of the premeditated homicides. What's it called? Massacre. Premeditated massacre that occurred.
I fixed that massacre.
And the rest of the group being charged with multiple counts of murder. Come to find out, Henry admitted to having a part in all of it, and his plan was to kill Samuel, and took the sentence and fucking said, fuck you guys. Cecilia and Poppy were in the same boat until Burton offered himself up to take their punishment. So thanks to him, Poppy and Cecilia were free to go, and he instead stayed behind with his new dwarven friend and Henry in jail. So with this broken and defeated, you guys left, heading back to town, and got outside of town where Perrin got to meet the Celestial known as the Mountain Man, who said he offered the rest of the party a favor. It only seemed fitting that you were offered one as well. You asked in a beautiful moment of selflessness for the 9 innocent lives that were lost.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Asked for the 9 innocent lives to be brought back. The Celestial smiled, said it will be done, and you heard a commotion from inside the town as the people were brought back. As a reward for your selfless behavior, he also opened a gateway with the familiar blue spark archway appearing. He disappeared. Poppy, having done this before, Perrin, being reckless and stupid and impulsive, said, yeet, and jumped in. Poppy and Cecilia, having seen this before, Poppy walked in knowing what to expect. Cecilia, having seen this before, said, yeah, I don't trust this shit, and threw an arrow in there. Unbeknownst to her, stabbing her teammates and the Celestial and everyone else that had been using his portal at the time. For some reason, the Celestial did not like that, and promptly closed the portal, leaving Cecilia across an ocean away from her party that were now gone.
I realized that was the
Yes, it was very dumb.
Yeah.
But anyways, so this left Cecilia sitting there questioning what to do now. So she decided to get as close to the city and do the sibling thing of I'm not touching you to the city they were told to stay the fuck out of, as he said.
And I wasn't there to play the
City-
theme music.
Sitting just outside of city lines enough to not get in trouble, promptly plopped down next to a tree and just longingly stared into the city, debating what to do next. Realizing that she was now looking at about best case scenario, 6-month journey home on foot. Alone. Through what had been hell for a party of anywhere from 6 to 10 at varying points in their journey. So she sat for a while. And back over to Dunmorgon, where the rest of the party appeared in front of the guild hall, broken, beaten, and bloody. Morally so.
I was fine on that one too.
Pretty good.
Sorry, I guess emotionally. Knowing that
I lost some good teammates.
your party lost a lot in a very quick and short span of time, thanks to once again betraying a very noble alchemist.
What was the point of everybody betraying him? Considering he was contemplating outright murder.
Of someone that was a terrorist. Oh, and that being the leading thing that caused the court case to go south was you guys had absolutely zero evidence that this guy was a terrorist, and in the process killed 15 people without getting any evidence of what was going on. This brought you guys back to the guild hall, where I don't remember which one was waiting for you, but a very angry guild leader was waiting for you. Alvin. A very angry Alvin was waiting for you. Upon hearing what you guys had done, about blew his fucking lid. He gave you guys a long talk about how murder needs to stop being the go-to response. Because shit keeps going south, and it seems to always be you guys or some sort of adventures at the center of it. He asked you to start using your brain and your tongues a little more and stop using your hands. Because you can't just be murdering people. For those of you here, one retcon I'm going to make that statement because I thought about it later. When he gave you that talk, he told you intelligent, sentient species, being anyone that has a civilization, needs to attempt to be reasoned with before just outright slaughter.
Okay,
So
makes sense.
wild, tribe, knoll, stuff like that that don't seem civilized is one thing. Bandits on the road, people in town that you're after, they deserve. If you're finding intelligent goblins that seem like they have some sort of sense and order, some tactician, you need to use your judgment and realize that a conversation could possibly be struck here and stop murdering your way through the continent. Because in the short few months you guys have been here, there is a trail of blood behind you guys.
I tried to kill the Kraken. Does that count?
Yes. No, again, this is your group has been doing it. You have been complicit in it because you have been fighting alongside using killing blows, just not actually getting the kills. So, the two of you went back into the guild hall to regroup where you met your new companions, Sar, Orion, and Sky. They told you they would be joining up with you. Please show them the correct way to do this, not the way you guys have been going, please. And with that, we will flip over to you guys with the ever so sweet and beautiful flicker, flicker, poof of Sky disappearing and Modian and Shifter reappearing. Keep in mind, the last your characters would have saw, Modian, was you digging through rubble looking for dead teammates. Shifter, I don't fucking remember, because it's been a minute.
Why
Well,
1 minute?
I was here when we did. Last time I was here was when we were coming up with the plan with Henry to kill the guy, and we ended it with Henry giving us a list of shit that we needed to get for him in order to do it. And then we ended it and cut out.
He was gone longer than me.
Yeah. So
With
my
the-
guys didn't do it.
With the two of you coming back, you are now back in a surprisingly familiar guild hall. Sitting down, eating breakfast. Sitting down at a table, looking around, you see a couple of your companions and a lot of companions you don't recognize eating breakfast.
Ah, shit.
As you guys see the flickering appearance.
Unmuted us.
What's happening?
Did you want to say?
Or, never mind. He's not there.
I'm not here.
Shit happened.
A lot.
I don't know. I wasn't there for most of it.
Where are we?
The Guild Hall.
Which
Funny thing is, you're really stupid.
Breakfast.
Put yourself out.
what city is this in?
So where's everybody else?
Then Morgan.
Dead.
Then Morgan.
Then Morgan.
Then Morgan.
Dead. Really dead. In prison. In prison. And really stupid.
Why are we
You ain't wrong.
Steven, would I have heard of this town?
Oh, you're not from here. I forgot about that.
No, I'm not.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot
They
about
met
that.
me across the ocean.
You're from across the ocean. Roll a history check.
And to answer that question, charged with funding the entire assassination of 12 people, 13 people, 15 people.
I thought we were killing one dude.
Yeah, as I said, apparently shit happened. I saved 9 of them though.
Oh, yeah. I'm the one who actually already knows. I'm the only one knows what actually happened.
And while you guys are talking, flicker, flicker, poof, and sky is sitting there.
Hey!
He was gone for all of.
I don't know shit. I got an
Another
unnatural.
one. That was the poor little gnome we actually went after. He turned himself in for being the, for actually, like, same revenue. I think same.
Sorry, I was watching a movie.
Recording.
I raised my hand.
One sec, 1 second. Modian, what was your roll?
What happened?
One. Never heard of it. You are fucking lost. And while you guys are talking, Poppy raised your hand.
Yes.
To answer your question, Modian, first, this is Dun Morgan, yeah? This is Dun Morgan, where our guild hall is, and we belong here. This is our home. To answer your other question, anybody have any questions? Since somebody didn't try to shoot us with an arrow, it's
Oh, that's the stupid one. That was a stupid one.
Would
Stupid
help
one.
us figure out what happened, because a lot of people don't know what happened. I'm here to answer your questions.
Okay, let's start with why is half of the party dead? How did we get back to the guild hall? And where is everything?
Apparently, according to Poppy, the blue.
Those are all of my questions. So if you can straightly answer all those.
Party exploded.
Okay,
Um,
first, we were out of the city. Me and boys went to get the seed of a dying tree.
You asked me to go.
And
you.
Cecilia. Who else was
What
there?
remotes?
Cecilia, Dan,
Cecilia. What was the answer character? Cleric.
Then the cat's
And
talking
Modian.
back.
And Josh's character. Whatever Josh was. Yeah.
Josh is in
They went to go and buy the phoenix feather and acquire piss from a half elf. They did that, and while they're doing that, what's his name? What's his character's name? Whatever Josh's old character's name was.
Burton.
Your savior.
He ran
Because he didn't want to.
the cart, yeah. The cart into somebody's house.
In jail.
Burton is not my savior. That's what I know.
And they got into an argument, and he ended up in jail.
Oh, so you didn't like Burton either?
No, I just didn't do anything wrong. That he needed to say.
Then I turned into a cat. We went to go find the warehouse. I investigated, blah, blah, blah. Then we ended up there because boys said that basically enough is enough. I'm going to go kill Samuel. So Henry ran, and we ran to that warehouse, and blah, blah, blah. Boom, exploded. And then
That was the part where Samuel got pissed off.
and that's where Parrot came.
And Henry got
And boys and Cleric died in the explosion. And Henry was alive, but then went to jail. And then we had this whole trial.
You had all
And
the
then
schoolwork
Bridget took
done
the
and
blame.
you needed done,
And
right?
then there's this magic.
You did the thing like my ELA teacher wanted me to do.
I wasn't there.
Oh,
There's a magic archway. And then poof, me and Perrin came. But Cecilia didn't really trust it, tried to shoot it. We got shot by arrows. And now she's stuck in that outside that city. Or went boom.
We got yelled at and then got told by Alvin that there's stuff going on with another party across the sea, which I know what this is. And about half of them probably, with a good chance, won't come back.
Oh,
Stephen told me that because half of us died,
that's
but
with
didn't come back.
that's what you guys being so much behind. They're still not aware in your game before this happens. There's a time gap because you come up in this game so much. There's a time gap between the two games. They don't know about this in your game.
It's gonna be raining till 6 a.m. 9 a.m.
Maybe just the,
Oh, our party is so full.
So with that, you guys see Grimrock walking up the stairs with a dwarf in tow.
A what?
Dead, aren't we?
A dwarf in tow.
Dwarf?
Yes. Grimrock comes walking up with a dwarf
They're
behind him.
giving us a quest.
Grimrock walks over to your guys' table. Grimrock walks over to the table and looks around at everyone. His eyes lock on Modian. Head kind of cocks to the side. Looks at everyone else. Back to Modian. You didn't inform us that you're bringing back a stray. He's looking around at the whole table at this point.
I'm just going back to you.
Modian, who's not part of the guild.
Hey, I'll do you one better. Hey there, guild leader. How's it been going? I haven't been here in like.
Yeah,
Well, let me tell you what. I just found out half of my party died.
I'm aware. We are all very aware.
Since he's eyeballing me, I'm going to walk up to him and have my hand out. Greetings, I am Modian Lasun.
He reaches out and shakes your hand. Are you planning on joining this guild or just getting some free breakfast?
I like free breakfast.
I was sent along to help out in case they needed assistance. I'm a healer, and things went horribly awry. Then I vanished. I'm assuming. Yeah, they've told me about before about the disappearing act, haven't they?
Yeah.
Remember what I know.
You've seen it happen.
Yeah, and then I vanished, and then I just reappeared here.
Yes, that's been happening to adventurers. So, are you planning on joining the guild, or are you just tagging along with these people?
Do I have to join the guild?
No?
I already worship a goddess. I don't know if joining this guild would be a proper thing for me at this point.
No, you just
I worship God.
can't accept our quests, obviously, or any rewards we give out for quests, but you are free to travel. We also don't provide room and meals for non-guild members typically. Obviously, this one will be since you helped them in their royal fuck-up.
Is that really deserving to be at that meeting?
No.
I mean, I'm tempted to just give him all of your guys' meals and call it a fucking day, but
Please no. Please no. Please no.
Yes, I'm hoping one of you halves will bring some semblance of order to the other. I don't know which yet, but I'm hoping there can be some sanity brought from here.
I'm sane.
Good. All of you, take notes on how to be sane then.
Pardon
So-
me, sir.
First thing you do is you make your head turn all the way around like this.
It's up to you, Modian. Come see any of us. My name is Gramrock. There's Reed Hilltopple and Alvin. We all run this guild hall together. This is the Order of the Rock in Dan Morgan, in the country of Stormwind. Welcome to our home. Obviously, enjoy your meal. If you decide you want to join with us, come meet with any of us, and we will talk to you. You are muted.
I knew that. Thank you, Gramrock.
Oh, I almost forgot the reason I came up here in the first place. This is Havoc. He is a dwarf. Seems to have gotten bored in his life and wanted to adventure. So I figured with you guys already bringing on 3 new people, why not make it an even 4? So, if you'd like to describe what they see standing there?
I thought you just said not to bring Havoc into this mission.
You know what I meant, Aaron. This guy?
Are you going to give him the same thing that you told us about not killing, not stealing, not
He's already
borrowing?
done.
Oh, okay.
A 4'2", tanned dwarf with silver eyes and red hair, wearing common clothes, with a great axe on his back and two hand axes on his hips.
Is it me or just he like axes?
It looks like a small human.
He's a dwarf, is what they said.
Could say that.
And I thought I was stupid.
He looks a lot like this guy.
I honestly didn't think I could ever be more dumb than Baron.
This would be a dwarf. They are hill folk, mountain folk. They're great forges. They love their beards, and they're short.
Sorry, I get you guys confused.
What's a
Humans
beard?
are tall. It's the hair growing out of our chins.
Ah,
The humans are the tall, skinny, annoying ones that die all the time.
You can do that.
So, with that, I think you guys already chose your next quest.
What's going on?
What?
What's going on?
You guys chose a quest yesterday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did.
We're going to talk down goblins.
Oh, my snack time.
Yes.
Goblins! That's one we chose, right?
That's how I
Good
keep
walks
it.
away.
You literally have less intelligence than me. I think I give it 2 intelligence.
It happens.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
Why did we
You
choose
do not. You don't hold the axe by the blade, okay?
That's common sense. That's not intelligence.
Yeah, that's common sense.
That's different.
100%
Remembering
different.
events, remembering how things happened.
One-
Start getting a following.
115%.
Because right now you're focusing on what knows nothing about it.
Right.
You have to start getting a following going for it.
So,
Anyway.
Okay.
We decided to go for the goblin because fighting undead without somebody who can hurt them seems stupid.
You think he cleric?
Who?
Doesn't he worship a god?
Just because you worship a god doesn't mean you got powers from them. I don't know. Do you have powers from your god?
Who are you
who?
talking to?
Modian.
Yes.
Oh. So you can hurt dead things.
Yes.
That's only one person who can do that. I'm not very comfortable with that.
What is it? The product is?
Ooh. Radiant.
Radiant.
Yeah, the product.
Radiant hurts the product. The product hurts radiant.
I mean, again, if you guys want to change routes, you can, because now we have somebody who can actually hurt those that are dead. But I'd rather be able to talk a goblin down than fight something that is controlled.
Talking down goblins.
I don't know. That's a good
Apparently that's the thing
question.
you can do.
How do you do that?
No idea.
Perfect.
We'll figure it out.
Where's
later.
the town we got to go to? Don't ask me where the town is. I have no idea about that, but I'm sure it's somewhere.
Where's the town?
Just answer that. I think. We really shouldn't talk.
Probably not.
It's a little over a week away.
We're going to village?
That's right.
We're going to the village. We're going to the village named Village.
Village. Go village.
It's a village named Village called Village.
Yeah, it's not
Okay, so we're going.
What town are we going to?
Village. It's an 8-day walk from here.
Where is that? Oh, I see it in the forest.
Northwest.
I have my bird.
In the forest.
What?
Don't I still have my bird?
It's
The
in the
birds are-
forest.
Oh, shut up. Ooh. Not brought up because it's a portal.
North of west.
Because it wasn't brought up with the whole prison thing and everything else, but they released us, I would assume that we picked up my bird and left.
Hey, look. Just because of your traits.
Agreed.
Very, very plausible you
I
would
would
have
not
not
forgotten it. Yeah.
What? Right. What'd you say?
Hi.
Hi. As you start to leave, you hear this length of travel and you realize, I need to get my.
No, I wouldn't have said that. I was like,
God be damned it!
out of nowhere.
Why?
At some point, Merton would have been informed.
Tell him where the kill call is, if they can send it to him. It gets you in like a couple of months.
Several months, 6 months.
Ow.
Picking up someone's character sheet that is about,
With what?
More for the Goblin Raiders.
make a note on your character sheet and
Yeah.
your bird will arrive back to the hall for you.
You can get there first.
I don't know where you put it. I thought you had it plugged in.
There was no promise of reward on the plus viewpoint.
Were the Cowboys?
Yeah, no, there was no posting order reward, but
They were having trouble with goblin raids and they needed some assistance dealing with it being stuck.
Dungeon Master Overlord.
I'd be up to go stop some goblins.
I'm fully on board with stopping raiders. I hate raiders. I hate shackles. I hate raiders. I hate shackles. Oh yeah, did I mention I hate shackles?
No.
Well, I hate shackles. Thank you.
Why do you hate shackles?
Because raiders hit my village and destroyed it. And then
What does that have to do with a shackle?
They took them away in shackles.
Did you ever get
Let's
that?
go.
But
No.
didn't that make you hate the raiders instead of the shackles?
I hate both.
The shackles is just an item that people use.
Wrongly.
Well, people stop some goblins.
We'll have to look into that.
So where are we heading toward? The village?
I didn't know we were heading anywhere. We're just standing here.
We're going to
Reading.
do it.
We're going to the village called Village Named Village.
Then just say village.
Why do the names in this place seem weird?
All the towns in your world seem weird.
What were you saying?
Going to village, and that's all that matters.
Why are we gone already?
I'm eating.
We're eating, that's why. Hey, when somebody gives you free food, you eat it. Because you may not eat it later.
And you
Well,
start
I-
eating a little bit more.
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Bear back.
See?
And my dog and my squirrel ate, so we're ready to go.
I think I'm going to finish my meal.
I'm gonna go for seconds.
When we finish,
I'm with him.
Thirds and fourths.
we'll
I
say we
shuffle along behind him.
finished eating.
Let's go to village,
Before I
guys.
find something to whack somebody in the head.
I'm ready.
We're not allowed to do that.
I didn't say it was going to hurt much. It's not lethal.
But you didn't say it wasn't.
It's not lethal.
Is everybody ready to go?
Yes.
The nice little part.
Alright, we want to leave? You don't have any business you need to take care of in town before you leave, or everyone's ready to go?
I'm broke. I never buying it.
How much is it for a home? With tackle. I'm not riding bareback. Hell no. That hurts.
We're both barbarian.
You like it.
Or not half both.
What?
What?
Half human.
Happening.
Half one. That's the only difference.
I start putting away my dishes and head to the front of the guild hall, waiting for everybody else.
I'll join her.
I got small legs. I don't like to walk.
Me neither.
30 gold for the pony.
Can I go check on a pot of awakening real quick? Not a pot, but my shrub.
I'll
But I
take
don't
this bottle of wine.
behind horses.
My awakening shrub.
Too far of a draw.
Boarding for it is
Dying in the room.
Trying to listen.
a riding saddle will be 10 gold.
So 10 gold plus 30, so 40 gold. Okay, done.
Easy enough. The guild is located pretty close to the stables. You managed to get a pony. You go check on your pot of awakening. It is a living shrub.
No, I go check on my living shrub. It was already a living shrub.
Did you pay anyone to take care of it while you were gone?
Yeah, you get ball.
How much did you pay them?
I think I was paying him like 1 copper or 1 silver a day just to go check on it, make sure he was okay. And
Make sure you subtract the
What would that be?
30 a month. So we go up. We go.
Oh, God, I was trying to figure out why the hell it sounded like I was hearing somebody
Silver.
breathing like Darth Vader.
Silver there.
I just brought you sauce.
Pizza. I know.
Alright, so everyone starts coalescing down below. Perrin wanders off to go buy a pony, comes back a few minutes later on the back of a riding pony.
Score!
Cool. That's cool.
Where?
Okay. Say that everyone's thinking it.
No, it's a pony, not a horse.
I'm aware of that. I'm just dumb.
That's not not dumb. That's common sense. Different. Wisdom.
This is also.
Oh
My wisdom
shit!
is
You are
minus one as
squirmy.
well. Yeah.
I go and pet his pony. What's its name?
Does anybody have the silent spell?
She says that he's funny. That's
I can try to find one for you.
What's its name?
Fine.
Its name
Is
is Pony.
It's your little pony.
my little pony.
What
Not
color?
your pony, my pony.
It's your little pony.
Why did you name it Pony?
Because it's a pony.
See, it's pony spelled Pony, but he's pronouncing it as Poeny. That's its name. Pony, like flower. And that's the extent of my intelligence as I walk away.
So it works.
Alright, so he mounts his pony, and then he gets on top to ride it.
Yeah.
I gotta come back in.
Anyone else need anything else they need? Anyone else have anything they need to do before you guys leave town?
I like a
I'm poor. I can't do nothing.
Alright.
Well, let's say we go make some money on a quest that does
Fair
more money
enough,
attached to it.
Why do we create this again?
Goodwill,
So who's leading the charge?
I think.
Josh, like, find him, turn that way. Right for you.
I'm the hunter.
I'm next to him.
But do we need to track?
That doesn't answer where you're at.
You know where you know how to get the village from here to there?
I'm assuming it's on the map. We have a map.
That's fantastic. We've had a map before.
Yeah, but nobody followed the map.
The goblin did.
Yeah, when we got over there. Yeah.
No, I was always looking at the map. I asked where things were. That's why I constantly asked where things were, because I was always looking at the map.
Yeah.
So I've got terrible names. We've got Perrin, then Havoc. Who's next?
I'll go next.
I'm next to Orion. Probably in the middle.
As a healer, I'm going to position myself more in the middle.
I'll swing towards the back.
If he's in the back, I'm in the back.
I'll go next. Whoever next, I'll go next.
So how many? I did keep track of that. I got a headache just trying to follow.
Yeah, me too.
We've got 4 children.
So
Twice as many children.
True.
So who from the original party is still here? Poppy.
Karen.
Wait.
Was Karen from the original party?
Yes. Poppy and Perrin and Shifter.
Poppy, Karen, Shifter. That's it.
Technically, he's out there somewhere.
But not here.
Yeah, not here.
I'm feeling the Havoc is gonna cause some havoc with the stupidity.
No, that would be bad.
So
He doesn't know that would be bad.
He will when I turn him in.
Perrin, survival.
Woo! 20.
You
Hey, spot on.
Okay.
Those are good dice.
So you leave town. Get you guys all situated, headed northwest. You go out the west gate, go around. You were getting eyes. The group as a whole is getting shot glances.
Technically, that's 25. But yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, you're not lost. The group as a whole is getting glances from people. Not happy glances from people as you guys are traveling through the town.
We didn't do anything to this.
Seems word is already spreading.
That's a totally different continent.
You guys did do something to this town. You blew up a sewer and had a part in the elf family getting murdered.
Who blew up a sewer?
You were there for that. Perrin was there for that.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out who did it, and I don't remember it.
Pinky. That was like session 2.
Did you expect somebody with an 8 intelligence to remember that far back?
That's fine. It's just that's why you guys are getting side-eye.
And I had nothing to do with an elf family being killed. I didn't open up my stupid
Never
mouth.
Where are we?
I'm gonna shove a sock in it.
Oh my god.
Not the one that I wash. I'm talking about my left one, the one I don't wash. Just for these circumstances.
You get out of the city, follow the road around, and head off head towards the village.
Was everyone staring at us when we left?
Good question. Somebody knows?
That is a good question.
Because we're headed.
Is everybody
Why are you rated?
Oh, you're headed too. You're with us now.
Roll a history check.
Yeah, you probably would have heard it in the town. If you were in that town.
Would have known that it's what group that did it.
It's hard to miss the
Hold on,
only
hold on.
people headed in town.
You know damn well they're far from knowing who hated in 10.
Our group isn't headed in town.
10.
Actually, we haven't really done anything to the town. It's more just been Grimlock.
You're not too sure, but you've heard rumors and stories that all adventurers are despised across the country right now. You don't recall the specifics, but you've heard stories of adventures that went bad, destroying an entire country.
Yeah, we won't get any of that in that point.
And then there's all the stuff you just heard about the group.
Are you sure you all aren't bandits?
Yes.
Absolutely. We didn't
I'm
get
sure I'm
anything
not.
out of it.
I'm sure I'm not.
I don't know if that makes it worse.
Roll perception.
I need my glasses. I know I got that. It's
That's three.
3 is it start or no?
No, yes.
So 5 plus 17, 20.
Still left it where it was.
Don't get old.
I don't know. You tell me. I didn't see you plug it in.
You know, the road tapers off from a well-climbed paved road like you've been traveling on as you can go into the major cities.
You're sure you put it on the dresser? Is it in your pocket or whatever pants you're wearing at the time you took it in?
Like 2 dirt trails with like wagon wheels with grass running in the middle.
Yeah.
That's what I pictured in my head.
Yeah, it's very much a wagon, very hardly used wagon trail. So much so even in the dirt progressive is starting to grow back up. But yeah, still enough of a trail, especially with your survival for you to follow spot on. You travel through the better part of the day before you even see anybody on the road.
I do keep looking back to make sure everybody's keeping up with us.
You
My party is.
You are traveling at a slow pace because 25 feet movement speed.
Aware.
Yeah.
So you guys aren't moving quick by any means, but yeah.
I'm still making sure the whole party's with me.
Assuming no one's splitting off from the group and wandering into the forest to die. No. All right. So yeah, they're all there.
Okay, so I don't have to
Checking
use
back,
my
they're all
roll.
there. Luckily, the dumb one is directly behind you, so keep an eye on better. But yeah, about 7 hours into the travel, you see a lone halfling walking down the road in your guys' direction, or the path, I guess.
Hello, good sir.
What's up? So good about it. Covered in dirt and cuts.
What happened to you?
Keep tripping. Fucking bullshit.
Tripping on what?
Everything. Fucking stubbing my toe. I walk out of my house, I trip and fucking fall on the ground. Fucking bullshit.
There has to be a reason for it.
I don't fucking know. I'm supposed to be good at this shit.
Are you looking?
That's pretty unlucky.
Yeah? Fucking hell, I'm supposed to be good at this shit.
Halfling, I thought you said it was half elf.
Fucking-
Oh, halfling.
Same race as you, you should recognize it.
Hearing, not sight. Ding ding.
Toby, you can stop. You know you should think. Aaron didn't say that. Aaron would have known. Aaron's not listening to God tell him what he's seen. Aaron is seeing what he's seen.
So, okay. Did the goddess turn her back on you?
Oh no! I mean, goddess.
The halfling goddess. Duh. Didn't your parents ever tell you about her? She's the one who grants us our luck.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Didn't have that.
Oh, so you're... See, I had it for a little while. And then goblins came.
Mm-hmm. They just didn't fucking want me. Apparently neither does the fucking gods now, and he starts walking down the road again.
Oh.
What? No more shit to trip over, apparently.
No.
You see as he turns,
No.
he stumbles and manages to catch himself a little bit.
We have a cleric. Maybe he can pray for you.
Oh boy. Which one is the cleric?
I'm gonna, if I can hear this, I'm gonna approach.
That fine gentleman right there.
Yep. You walk up, you see the halfling covered in bruises and cuts, little bits of dry blood over his shirt. His shirt's covered in dirt and mud.
1 second. I'm seeing what I have that can help this poor soul.
Prayer.
Hold it in.
I know prayer helps. Where'd you come from, by the way?
Village?
I heard there was... Is there goblins attacking the village?
Yeah, that's why I'm headed this way.
How many goblins?
Most I've counted at one time was 35.
Wow, you could count high.
What's her name?
What's my name? What's your name?
Orion.
Nice to meet you, Orion.
It doesn't necessarily work this way, but I'm going to do it. Oh. I'm going to pray for him to my goddess, and I'm going to cast this bless spell on him.
All right. My name is Osborne Tuscan.
See if that helps him.
Call you Ozzy.
That makes it easy.
Yeah. When you get an after book like this. So you cast your spell, give it a faint glow, a faint glow, and he smiles. Thank you. Who do you serve?
May the goddess protect you and look over you.
Who do you serve?
I serve.
He probably put it in his bag.
Aaron does.
Selena?
That's the one that's plugged in down here.
Serena.
I'm assuming there's no pause for voting.
I'm hoping.
I serve the goddess Serena.
Just plug it into your phone. I don't have my pad to take that.
I appreciate your.
I was talking my old pad.
Hopefully that'll stop me from falling all the time.
She is the goddess of life. Is that correct, Steve?
Put that one into the Xbox.
What?
Doesn't have
She's
a
the goddess
box.
of life. Is that correct?
Yes. Healing, I believe, actually.
Cause I'm
Was
on-
that- I'm almost positive it's healing. Want to double check real quick?
Okay.
I'm almost positive that's the healing goddess.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, goddess healing.
Okay. Yes, she's the goddess of healing.
Goddess of life is Farian. So, he turns, gives a quick bow, gets top heavy, face plants into the ground,
It didn't work.
busts a tooth out, grumbles, and walks away.
Maybe it's her name. Talk about Ozzy now.
Middle finger up as he just walks down the road.
Nice.
Half a second.
Where is that time?
You're funny, man.
Yes.
I'm going to cast, as he's walking away, I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
All right.
which gives him 1d4 plus my spell casting ability, which is a 4.
All right.
So he got a total of 8 hit points if he needs it.
All right. You see all of his cuts and scrapes instantly close up, and he smiles and yells back, "Thank you, goddess."
I'm gonna rejoin my party.
Right? Perusing through that earlier.
So,
Take some of the headache out of being.
just when you do, I need you to. All right. So you guys continue down the road, leaving the poor halfling walking back. And as the sun begins to set, do you guys continue to push forward and push the exhaustion, or take the rest?
No, that would be dumb knowing there's goblins raiding up ahead. That's not smart. That's not very wise.
Have you met this group?
Everybody else can choose to do what they think is right,
Let's
but
go stop some goblins.
Have you met this group?
Guys, I think we should take a nap.
Have you met this group? Doing the smart things not on the list.
my wisdom more.
Good choice for setting up camp.
Can you pray to your goddess for common sense?
She's the goddess of healing, not of major miracles.
Is what I thought. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we're resting. Because it's night, ding ding.
Tell you what,
There's goblins.
you keep walking to the goblins that are that way. We're gonna take a
No,
rest.
no, don't listen. No, shut it.
And when we get there,
Not trustworthy.
he's
Don't
only
trust
die
you.
if he beat us there by more than 5
Don't
minutes.
trust you. Shut up.
You don't know that.
I do.
Oh, wait, my parents.
I don't trust you from the chef.
That's right. Perrin and the other one's dead now, so it's not her, but Perrin doesn't like me. And the other one is dead too, so it's literally just Perrin that doesn't like me.
I'm not dead. I'm just in jail.
Oh, that's fine.
For several life sentences.
Across the ocean.
Hey, that was reduced to 9.
It's nighttime.
If we're resting, I don't sleep, so I guess I'll take walks for the entire night.
That's fine. Probably still do
Why?
I do like this. Why you don't sleep?
I have a lot of energy. I'll just stay up and watch for the night.
I have to eat a lot to have a whole lot of energy.
I'm gonna go. Are there any trees nearby?
Absolutely.
Wait, right, right, back against me.
I'll be the last to wake up.
Right, absolutely not. There's not a chance. 0 trees.
I'll be the last watch.
Ready to force it?
It's open grassland.
Next guy, back to back.
He's looking for sanity.
He's looking for a fuck to give.
Pretty sure the whole group ran out of those.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. That could be
It's in your
taken in
hand.
directions.
What are you doing?
I found what I was looking for.
Hey, we have more fucks to give.
That there is the question.
I didn't lose it. Jana lost it. I had to find it, okay?
I was I not
Martin find it too. He went out of his way to find anything.
I understand. But they're like, what is he doing?
You find it.
Oh yeah.
So,
Especially that thing. I
guys,
wanted it.
there are no trees. You want to stay back to back?
Yes. I shove all my stuff in my bag of holding, and I wrap it around my neck and strap it to me.
I know that pointy-eared elf here wants to stay up all night long and watch over us, but I'm more comfortable with at least 2 people on each watch. Common sense. Except for this one. This one needs all the sleep that he can get. Maybe it'll make his brain work better. I don't know.
If there was trees, I would do so, but there are no trees, so no.
I'll say it for the first
I'll
2
take
hours.
last watch.
The last 2 hours.
I'll take mid-shift.
I'll be up all night.
I'll take first watch.
He says he's gonna be up all night. Let him do it.
Howling.
Alright, so mid watch, first and last watch, Money, what'd you say?
I said I'll take first watch.
Anybody else taking a watch?
I'll take the last watch.
It was in here, next to the arm of the couch.
He can take mid-watch with him.
Alright.
Well,
No, you can
I
go
didn't
last.
set it down like I said.
Alright, so first watch perception check.
I did not remember reading it.
Yeah, at least I got a positive perception.
Nice.
Oh,
At least we got that one. What?
And it's shit.
I'm proficient.
Not one.
What is your perception?
24.
What's 3?
Thank you.
It's
24.
Let me get you like
Pick
a
up
chicken.
yet.
what's your perception?
I guess the that one, I guess intelligence and personal.
I'm sorry, I can't add. It's 22.
Alright, so Star and
24.
so you all sit down for your respective watches. I'm not sure we'll look you off in a different direction at this point. And about an hour into the watch, you guys hear whistling. The 3 of you hear whistling.
Can I
You look
figure out
towards,
what direction it's coming from?
you look towards the source, and the owl. No, you're the elf. The elf that's on watch with you is looking up at the
What?
stars, whistling away.
Yes, they killed it.
They killed it? After they found the one with the baby head?
Mhm.
Why did they
Wait,
kill
who
it?
killed what?
What's going on?
The elf that was on watch with you guys started whistling and got distracted.
We do not. What were we talking about?
I think we were supposed to go that way and start watching.
We should.
Take all
Okay.
this.
Didn't you try to get distracted when you're not engaged in something?
Engaged in actions. This is a conversation.
Who's the elf that started whistling?
Seriously. Hey, be quiet. Those people should be sleeping.
Sleeping. So
So everybody can hear.
the elders used to whistle if you're helpless and you young ones sleep.
Oh,
Did you have people attacking me?
No.
You stop listening.
And then head into those that people attacking.
I'm going to lay a pillow over his head.
Well, he's awake. He's on watch with you guys.
Oh, I thought he was sleeping.
No.
Right. I misunderstood. Okay. Well, then I'm going to hold a pillow over his head. No, I'm joking.
He walks over and just.
How the whistle goes.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Keeping an eye out.
Excuse me. Could you not whistle while people are sleeping and we're trying to keep it quiet here?
Everyone's still asleep.
Obviously not.
Who's all? Sounds like everyone that's currently awake is not supposed to be awake. So
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Is it a quiet whistle or is it a loud?
It's a quiet, to himself whistle. You can tell he's just distracted fucking around at this point.
All right, I'll just keep on. As I'm keeping watch, I'm keeping half an eye on him.
Technically, yes, because he's not dead. What? The goggles and I gave him.
Don't you have to do refresh every day?
No. I'm able to make a certain enchantment. It's when I make a new one is when a lot of old ones.
But didn't you have your personal bag of holding that was enchanted? Your bag of holding?
Stop.
You had a bag of holding at the goggles?
As we're keeping watch, Steve, I'm going to wander out to the edge of the woods and look around a little more.
You wander you're not in the woods, you're in the plains. Hasn't quite gotten to the forest yet.
How far out does the plains go?
Looking out before and sunset, look like it's going to be another couple hours before you hit the trees.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
The watch comes to an end.
Who was the next watch?
Shifter and Habit.
Shifter and who?
Shifter and Habit.
Which one's Havoc?
Toby.
And who's Shifter? Oh, Shifter's. Okay. When I wake Shifter up, I'm going to pull him to the side.
Okay.
Shifter, what is he, an elf?
Yep.
I'm going to point over towards Josh. Keep an eye on him. While we're doing our watch, he was whistling. I don't know if he was signaling somebody or I don't quite trust him. So keep an eye on him.
Okay. On everything.
I'm going to turn in.
Alright, second watch perception check.
Yeah.
18?
8.
Okay. Really hard.
Nat 1.
Good job.
Wow.
Good. You got worse than me.
You ain't more useful than this.
Like really well, and now I rolled complete garbage. So
Sar, the tune that Orion was singing got stuck in your head, and as he goes to sleep, you begin singing it as well.
thinking it.
Whistling, humming to it, looking up at the stars and just kind of gazing, getting lost in them.
I can hum it, yeah. Okay.
Thinking of your family that's out there somewhere that you want to find.
If they're still alive.
Yep. So the two, you hear the whistling that you were told to keep an ear out for. Looking over there, you see it as Sar, the cloaked hooded figure. With you guys.
The two new guys.
Yep.
That's not suspicious.
Yeah. It's totally not suspicious.
You know.
That's fair.
Do you guys say anything or just leave it alone?
I'm
Why?
gonna go say
You weren't
something.
told to keep an eye on it, just for the record.
I'm gonna go say something. Logan.
You gonna wake him up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Prison?
Isn't he?
Grind it down.
Logan.
Did he say he was gonna be awake all day?
No, Sar said he's gonna be awake all night.
Oh,
The
okay.
guy that offered to stay awake all night, that is also one of the newcomers, is the one listening.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna.
Not that I'm trying to paint a picture or anything.
Right? Little subliminal messaging going on there.
Yeah.
Give me all the information.
I'm gonna talk to Sar. The Sar, right?
Sar's awake. I'm more for
Talk to
you.
Sar.
Alright.
Ask him. Hey, Sar, why are you whistling?
What? Oh, well, whoever was listening to that tune earlier, it was a bit catchy. Made me drift off a little bit.
That'd be insightful.
Please go on that one.
I'll take a.
You roll 2 dice.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Are we not doing that again?
Two dice for what?
23.
Seems honest.
I'm gonna talk to you.
He's asleep.
Who's the other one? Sar.
He was the one whistling, but that was the other. He's asleep now.
He's asleep.
He's the one you're told to keep an eye out for.
I'm the only other one awake. Other than Star.
Is he whistling?
No.
So I'm just gonna keep keeping an eye on him and the other one, I guess.
You guys watch this without an issue. Wake up for a watch. Yeah, so you can come back up. Next forward. No. Clears. Well, it wouldn't be 4 watches. It'd be 12 hours.
No.
It'd be like 2.5 hour watches.
Mm-hmm.
We got 2.5 hours. So that puts you at 5, 7.5. We got maybe about 2.5 hour watches. So you go to sleep half hour into your watch, then so you'll spend half hour into your watch. So perceptions again from Sar, Parent, and Orion. And that's the one that third watch. What? That one.
Nope. Not 20.
I got it.
Although these are listening.
I was hoping.
11.
That wouldn't be a problem or nothing. Now we got 3 guys or something.
11.
But I don't know. You guys meant that he was not
Alright,
good.
so you guys watch goes
Okay,
off there
we
next
talked
year.
just as they're still whispering.
Yeah.
13.
There's still a pattern.
About an hour before you guys' watch ends, coming down the road, you see torchlight. Doesn't look like they stopped looking at you, just see them pass down the road. Or trail. What do they look like? How far off did you guys set up camp off the road?
Probably like
10
10,
feet.
15 feet.
Yeah, like you're walking by, you probably look over and say hi.
Direction, would you roll? Looks like human, sort of human.
Human.
If you're not entirely sure of the races, so it looks like maybe a short human.
A short human.
I look.
What was your perception?
Not 20.
Another halfway.
Same one?
Is it a group of halflings?
It's not the tricky one.
Is dusk breaking?
This
Or
is
dawn
showing
breaking?
more. It's like the color's starting to come up a little bit, but it's still dark.
I'm going to.
It's a beautiful time of the day. I didn't mean you've been leaving for work lately.
I know, right? Hey! What's your hurry?
He stops and looks over towards you. No hurry.
It's kind of early to be traveling.
Kind of late to be sleeping.
What?
Are you a halfling? Have you had your 2 breakfasts yet?
I have my first one. I'm gonna get my other one. Once the sun comes all the way, I like to eat while I'm watching the sunrise.
That's a good call. You can stop here if you want.
My dad always said to steer clear of adventurers. They tend to kill people, or at least cause death. And I like living. But thank you for the offer, sir.
I was looking so forward to having a conversation with another halfling.
Yeah, just my dad said adventures aren't safe. And we'll just look at a group of adventurers if I've ever seen them. Sleeping in the woods.
What? Wait, what?
Heavily armored. Sleeping out in the open, rather. Heavily armored. Geared up. Screams adventurer.
Or camping.
Could be camping. I'm leaning towards adventuring and staying alive. Speaking of staying alive, I managed to avoid it. Doubt you guys will, looking at this ragtag group of crazy people you got out here in the middle of the night. There's a couple trolls down the roadways.
Oh, did we find trolls? Down that way?
Yeah, towards the village.
And you're coming from the village?
Yeah.
Are you leaving the village because of the goblins too?
No, I had business to take care of in Crossroads.
Do you know the halfling that left because he was running away from the goblins?
What was
He
his
kept
name?
falling and hitting his face and hitting the ground.
Oh.
It was Osborne.
Osborne?
Osborne. Yeah, that.
Osborne.
Thank you. You remember the name.
Oh,
He went. We met him yesterday. He was really good. booking it down the road as fast as his tripping feet could take him.
Oh, I like Osborne. That's a shame. We'll throw it into him.
Probably will, because he'll probably run into you first, though.
Yeah. He's been weird lately. You haven't had any issues?
No. Have you?
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Hopefully Henry will have answers for me.
Whoa,
Good morning.
Whoa. Henry?
Yeah, he's a little old family friend.
He's across the ocean.
Oh. I didn't know he was planning on taking vacation already.
Yeah, kind of a vacation, not very willing at this point, but yeah.
Is he kidnapped?
No, he went there willingly.
I'm so confused. At this point, everyone else would be starting to wake up. As Perrin is having a conversation with.
I mean, it's not my business to shed somebody else's business. It's just I don't want you to go looking for somebody who's not there and waste your time going there.
Oh shit. Do you know if he's going to be back soon?
No. It's a long ways away.
How long?
That's a good question. I lost track of time.
Across the sea. I know it's 3 across land.
Yeah.
I'm still not going to remember.
Three across sea and then 3 this way. Yeah, so 6 months away.
Oh. Yeah.
Is there somebody else better to talk to? Maybe
No.
no. Better?
No, Henry's still a family friend. I wanted to talk to him. That's and get some fertilizer from him. That's unfortunate.
Wait a minute. Don't I still have that vial of fertilizer Henry gave me in my backpack?
Did you do it?
No, I didn't. Yeah, it's right here. Here. Want fertilizer?
Oh, yeah. Start adding. Here's how to use this.
It's not like I'm going to use it.
There it is. Hand you a small pouch. Fertilizer away. Now, do I go find Osborne or do I go back home?
Are you going to get insulted if I hand you back the bag?
No, I was just told to pay for the fertilizer.
I will bite hands, sir.
Told to go buy fertilizer. That's what we're going to buy the fertilizer with.
I open it up. What's in it?
Thunderbolt. Sorry, 20 platinum.
Give it back.
I can't even break that.
You give that back to him. No, we're not. You give that back to him. Perrin, do the right thing. That's
Yes, do
two
the
I
right
am
thing.
doing the right thing.
Do the right thing.
The
Keep
right
it.
thing isn't us keeping that.
The
You know
right, the
that.
right thing would not be insulting this man and giving back his money.
You know that. You know that file of fertilizer is not worth $200.
I cannot take this much for something that was freely given to me.
Gives you for free?
Yeah, so I'm going to give you it. If you don't spend it.
Wow. Thank you. Give me one?
That was my only one.
But he's alive, right? He's just on vacation?
Yes.
Right. So that's the house back into his clothing.
He's gone on vacation? I haven't been here for 4 months.
Shut up.
There's trolls that way. Do you guys come across any creatures on your way from, what do you call them?
Halfling.
I kept calling them crossroads. Doesn't work on as well as saying crossroads.
Halfling.
Halfling?
That's it.
Was born?
Yes.
He's not. You go that way.
I'm keeping my distance from the halfling,
Which happening?
That can be for a couple of weeks.
the one that we're talking to.
Good luck on how did you get past it?
The one that approached Mike in the middle of the night.
I look around at my party members.
Oh, I'm asleep then.
That's what I said.
Especially as I look at the dwarf.
Have a good
I
morning.
don't have armor on.
Enjoy your breakfast.
I don't have one.
Enjoy your breakfast and your
I can't afford
lemons
it.
and your lunch.
Oh, I plan on.
And you start walking away.
Is it morning now?
Or go to the village that does not mean crossing the troll path.
You could journey into the forest and hope to go not get caught by anything in there.
That
But
doesn't sound like a positive path.
oh god, no! The village is being
It's daytime. We're starting to get up.
assaulted. Lots of different weird creatures have been showing up.
Not just goblins.
Goblins. Which ones were those?
Little ones with green pointed
Green
ears.
pointy ears?
Yes.
Little green ones.
There was them.
Little green ones.
There was the two trolls I ran into.
When you say creatures, are these creatures sentient, or are they the growling, slobbering? No,
Trolls are growling, slobbering.
no intelligence.
If your intelligence is going to be an intelligence check to.
That would be a 9.
No clue.
No clue.
I looked at you. I didn't get close enough to talk to them because that sounded stupid. But
No,
there was
common
also
sense makes sense.
those big buff green guys, large tusks,
Elephants?
maybe. They were green. They were about this tall. Yeah, half the height. So he's going about. I don't know. Real muscular. Lots of grunting when they
Do they
talk.
look like hippos?
Hippos. I don't get out a lot. Hippos are the right? Which ones are the hippos?
Hippos with a big nose, kind of chunky.
No, they had a squished face and tusks. So some of those. There were those weird dog things the goblins ride. I think I saw a couple of those those dog people.
Lord.
Yeah.
What did your village do to piss somebody off?
I don't know. They kept sending for adventures. They've been sending for adventurers for like a year now. Nobody showed up to help.
Is it clean?
I don't know. I'm not a leader. Yeah, I know you're coming now, but like I said, it's been a year.
Something tells me they might actually have the ability to pay, considering who just tried to pay me with that for just a little while. So,
I'll tell you what, you pay us that and we'll take care of your problem.
Hush.
don't trust him.
What? I'm not authorized to.
Exactly.
Just go.
You're also already on. You're already on your way to.
Yeah,
Or aiming to.
we're going on. That's why I said don't pay attention to him.
I'm gonna go see if I can catch up with my friend now.
Yes.
Good idea. Go find
Just say
Osborne.
don't
Make sure
die.
he stays out of trouble.
Stay safe, don't die.
That's the goal.
I heard ice works really well against trolls.
Nice.
I don't have ice.
And you take off. So, as you all come to consciousness, you see that as end of this conversation, as the halfling disappears down the road.
Okay, so I don't know what these creatures are. Dog people, dogs that goblins ride, big, huge green people with tusks, and trolls.
Big green people sound like the guy that was an enforcer for the Thieves Guild where we came from.
The what?
Exactly.
So what?
Would I
Big
know-
green people. Stop. I'm trying to-
Big green people with tusks. Anybody know what that is?
Would I?
It was like the enforcer back at home.
Ogre.
I doubt it.
Orc. Ogre.
Orcs.
Sorry.
Ogre. Orc. Anybody?
I know it's one of the two.
What else? Big green people with tusks.
Do any of these creatures fit Alvin's definition of a society?
Probably
Yes.
not. Probably not. Except for maybe the goblins.
How do you know?
Random guess.
15, 16?
Just random descriptions of creatures doesn't really tell us their society.
Are they?
Why is that random guess?
Would they be creatures that are part of a society, like Alvin thinks,
Yes.
or is it people who are monstrous?
Roll high or low,
The big green people with the tusks, they function very well in society.
I'm sorry, huh?
Okay,
Green
so
people. with tusks. They function well in society.
So we talk. Unless they try to attack us, and then we have to defend ourselves.
Yes.
If you know there are societies of orcs, there's tribes of orcs, there are even cities that allow orcs to be part of the city.
And so are the goblins. And
But what about the troll?
Trolls?
Then roll the check.
They're pretty much monstrous.
Oh, just we're doing your point.
Oh,
No.
and this dice there.
You haven't heard of any troll societies. They're usually creatures used to
I'm
guard.
going to introduce you to my
Trolls are usually used to guard places, not really societies. Their chances are good. They're bred for war. So those would probably kill.
Who's that one?
Well, if they're meant to protect, what are they protecting?
Most commonly used in dungeons. People use them to protect their lairs.
If they're used to protect layers, it could be a goblin. The trolls could be guarding where the goblins. Where are they? Goblins and what? Goblins that orcs are coming from.
People use haven't really identified yet.
So,
We might
in
need to
ship talk, this is called parlay.
so we might need to go talk to the trolls to parlay with them, not kill them, in order to talk to all of the goblins, possibly. Or we're going to show up, try to parlay, and the trolls are still going to try to kill us because we're not intelligent enough to talk to us. We're still going to have to do it either way.
I've always been told trolls eat people.
Well, we can try.
It's a good thing I'm not people.
No, I mean people.
They might want
People means any of us.
So this is part of the freaking.
What? Put it on a plate?
Yeah. Yeah, they people, not chicken. You already
I
ate
know.
people, not chicken. You just said they ate people.
Follow, but
Anybody got a better
And I was
idea?
the one making the history rolls.
So we're not going after the goblins?
This group of individuals is between us and the village.
Huh?
I say we continue with our mission. If this group of whatever you want to call them get in our way, then we deal with them as
Why
appropriate.
don't we just go around them?
We would have to go into the forest, and there's apparently scary things in the forest.
And
Unidentified.
there's scary things on the way to the place we're going anyway, because trolls are not necessarily unscary.
This has got a point.
so on the path we're going, there's these green people. If we sidetrack from the path, there might be scary things. Know what you're saying?
Evidently, that's what he's saying.
That's what I have for this.
Who told you this?
I had already learned another
The halfling that was leaving the city to go find Henry for fertilizer, but I gave him the fertilizer already, but he still doesn't want to go back to the town because it's getting attacked.
Then let's go stop the attack.
This is the character.
What do you want the fertilizer for?
I just noticed it.
More than likely to grow things.
Yeah,
This is what it's for.
Did you ask him?
Attack virus.
No, I did not.
You probably should.
If the village is getting attacked by this,
It's too late. He's already down the road.
Because from what I understand, the reason I'm here is because a couple people you knew died because of a guy that was biting fertilizers and using it to blow things up.
Yeah.
I'm going to trust my gut that this is not one of those.
Yeah, I don't trust nobody, so I'm gonna.
And it was only
probably
one
gonna
vial.
blow somebody up. He's probably gonna go blow up small children and little dogs and puppies and kittens.
the village is still getting.
One vial is not going to do a lot. It was a whole lot of vials altogether.
If the village is still getting attacked by this,
Do we
Never
know
know.
why these green big people are in the way?
No. The guy had no knowledge about why they were attacking.
How
He
did
just
he
knew
get around
everybody
them?
was attacked.
I'm fine with that. That's something I want this.
How did he get past them?
What do you think we should do, Orion?
It's
Say what? I can't hear you.
let's go stop some goblins.
How did he get past them?
And trolls and
He said he was good at sneaking.
Me too.
Could we sneak?
I can sneak. I'm very quiet. You don't hear me at all.
I'm okay at it. Not very great.
I'm gonna pull Ryan aside. Just I don't know if shit, I forget his name now. Throw the mic.
Shifter?
Shifter. I don't know if
No.
Shifter warned you, but that elf, pointing over towards Josh,
Orion.
last night during our watch, he was whistling. I don't know if it was some sort of code to somebody out there watching us or what. You may want to keep an eye on him.
Did you say that to?
Well, we were on our watch last night.
Who are you
Who
talking
are you
to?
talking to?
He's talking to Orion.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you're telling me that he was
Yeah.
whistling,
yeah.
and then
No.
I let Whisper or
Shifter.
Shifter know, but I want to let a couple people in the group know that I don't know if we should trust him or not. We need to keep an eye on him.
I don't trust none of y'all.
Can I walk up while they're talking? Hey, Modian,
Just there's something. It was something suspicious about him.
hey, real quick update on that. I also heard SAR last night on my watch started whistling the same thing.
You don't know the same thing.
He said it was.
He told me it was.
Oh, okay.
He literally told me it was the same thing. He told me he was just doing it because he thought it was catchy. I don't think he's lying. But if you think that it is a problem, that's something I would look out for if it does arise at some point.
Who was whistling?
Now you thought
Josh's character. I don't know his name.
Orion?
Orion.
Oh, what's your name, Mike?
Parent.
Oh, okay. I got mixed up. Okay, yeah. I was
So
telling
I'm
Perrin
assuming
about.
you're telling Perrin with me not around because I'm Orion's best friend.
I don't know you guys. I pulled.
Okay.
Perrin, I pulled Perrin aside because I don't know anyone. I don't know you guys.
I just wanted to make sure because I was
Yeah.
talking to Perrin when you walked up, so I just want to make sure. If you didn't want me to hear,
Yeah,
then
I
I
pulled
don't
him
know what
aside.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I pulled him aside
Okay, then I don't know what you guys were talking
because
about.
I don't know who the hell you are either.
I am a 2'10" owlin.
What are you people volunteer? A lullaby.
I'm a little owl, arms and wings,
Very nice.
That took
and I carry a very small short bow and a short sword.
Yes, exactly.
And I have a leather hood.
Yeah, find it.
Okay, have we decided where we're going?
We're on our way to do that.
I am going where the big elf goes.
No. Not, well,
Try to talk to them. And if they attack us, we protect ourselves.
so
Or
plan.
we can sneak in and we go through.
That's the exact opposite of what Alvin said to do. Or
we go and we talk to the trolls and see if they'll let us pass or what.
Okay, I'm just going to say I'm not the brightest person in the world, but your plan of talking to a troll seems very stupid. And you being a bird folk like me seems very stupid coming out of your mouth. You probably should not say that again.
Your plan of fighting who knows how many trolls seems pretty fucking stupid to me.
No,
too.
I said quietly in the night.
You want to quietly in the night try with our loud ass group of people to sneak past some trolls?
I'm not loud. I don't know about the rest of y'all. And Orion's not loud.
Well, let me tell you about the rest of the group.
Well, that's their problem.
You're gonna be with the rest of the group when it's their problem.
Quiet.
Actually, I'll probably be up in the air after that happens.
Actually, I think the noisy one died.
Really?
To be fair.
I don't know what William strength is, but yeah, the tracks.
My suggestion is you talk to the person who's controlling the trolls.
Bad.
Is anybody bad at stealth?
Actually, my stealth just increased.
Do we
I got
even
a
know
really
if
good
we can communicate with the trolls?
No, don't communicate with the trolls. Trolls will smash you.
Because before we were terrible at stealth, we had 3 people with disadvantage.
Average.
Modian, Poppy, Sar, are you guys good at stealth?
Can you move quickly?
You're at disadvantage if you're wearing medium or heavier armor, yes.
I've got a +0 to my stealth, so
That just means you're average.
So I mean, I don't have it. I'm not good at it. I'm just.
It also
Where-
depends on your armor. If your armor is considered medium weight or heavier, you have disadvantage on the roll.
Got 2.
I've got leather armor,
Then you're good.
so
How
I'm
about
okay.
you?
I'm not a pro.
Armor?
at it.
Why were you?
Do you want to fight the trolls? You can go die on your own. Answer that question with anything other
And
than no.
I
you can
choose
die on your
not
own.
to sneak through the camp. Because if we get caught, that's bad.
No, I want to speak to the goblin camp because they're the guys that are talking. But we can't really speak to the
Anything
trolls.
about goblins.
Well, that's what the cool.
You said trolls would be doing this last little bit.
Correct. That's why confusing the hell of us. He didn't mention any goblins there. He said goblin dogs, no goblins.
He said 35 goblins left in it.
No, that was Aussie.
Yeah, he didn't. He said a small pointy green people.
Oh, did he? I thought he said big green.
I'm going
He
on
said
the
small
full
pointy
He
ears.
said little green, big green. He said there was quite a few different types of races of things there.
Okay, so there is goblins there too. Okay, never mind. I missed that.
Whoever's at the camp we need to have a conversation with. The trolls, we want to try to not deal with. So if we can just sneak past them, let's give it a shot.
It sounds like we need more information. Can somebody scout and actually see what the camp's makeup is, where the trolls are located?
That's exactly what I am. I'm a scout.
How about the bird? Or any other animal that could possibly
You got 2
scout.
words.
My archetype is literally scout. Like a scout.
Okay.
Wait.
I guess the important question is: do we have anyone on the team that can scout?
Well, the question is, can the scout be quiet while he's scouting?
I have a 3 of stealth, a 6 of survival, and I can turn into an animal.
So, which name are you using?
Oh, my stealth would?
Yeah.
Okay, 8 for self, 7 in front.
Stays the same.
Charisma?
My survival will stay the same. My stealth will change.
Yeah, mental stats.
So I want to get a better stealth.
Sar.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking to be the rat because of the guard rat.
And go, what did we do to deserve this?
I don't know. We'll figure this out.
Keep this off the pot.
I don't see how.
It's because I'm small, huh?
So we're sending Sar, right?
I don't care.
I think
Anybody who dies other than me makes me happy. So yes, he can go.
Can we send 3?
I'll go.
Sky, Sar, and the shifty one?
Wait a minute. How did I get stuck with those 2 people I don't even know?
That way, there's less of a chance all of us get found out at once.
So we're going in 3 directions?
That sounds like a pretty good idea. Come at it from 3 different directions. I don't know if entering into the camp would be a good idea, but again, use best judgment.
Well, I'm taking the high ground then.
Does that sound good? Anybody adverse to sending 3 scouts to figure out exactly what's going on and who seems to be in charge?
As long as I'm not stuck next to somebody that I don't know, I'm happy.
Okay, who's going? Sar and who else?
Sar, Sky, and Shifter.
Shifter.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it there.
Wait, did we find out how far ahead they were? Are they at the edge of the forest? Or?
Didn't ask.
God damn it, I knew I forgot to ask something.
So I've been sitting here chuckling to myself as you guys are planning this to go do it now. Nobody asked.
Well,
I mean, I can go
my whole
look how
conceptualization
far
of this
ahead they are.
is send the 3 scouts ahead, and then we start walking forward. And when the scouts get their information, they come back to us, and we who are coming up behind are moving at a slower pace.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Because
How far ahead? How far away is it?
We have
We
no
don't
idea.
know. We just said that.
We just know they're that way.
that's the point of the scout.
Fine with me. I'm gonna start going out scouting.
We'll start the scout.
Which way are you going?
The most direct route.
Okay, well, I'm going
We're
to
gonna
take
take the road. Really gotta get us.
Oh, like just off the road. I'm gonna go parallel to the road.
Okay. So they go scouting up ahead in Barbarian rear. Wait, no. Barbarian front.
Alright.
I'll be Barbarian at rear so I can watch your ass.
Okay with that.
Not that way.
So I'll get away. Extra action. They can't.
I forget. What do you do?
Wait,
So up front with.
Well, obviously.
I was gonna take it back.
Oh, you're gonna take that?
Yeah.
But
He's
that
already
fits
taking
me in
back.
front of him.
He's already taking back.
So that puts Poppy and Modi in between us.
Sounds good to me.
So 3 scouts up front. Me and the Bash brothers are up front.
Thank you very much.
No, I was referring to the Mighty Ducks. I don't know if you've seen this.
Yeah, I have. I have.
I was referring to the Basher brothers.
Yeah.
Makes me sound painful. What? I think it's gonna do more along the lines of this.
That's the way so far.
I know. I figured I'd help if you get mine.
Alright.
We're gonna go right now.
Huh?
Just throw the board.
That just stays upside down. That looks wrong.
What bothers you?
It just tells us that we are upside down.
What bothers you till
This
you
switch was gonna be turned upside down with this thing. I am assuming.
Hey. Shut your mouth.
Steve, can you do a perception check? Can you just go here at the end?
We
It depends on what you're trying to perceive. It would be, if you're trying to track them, it would be set. If you're looking for them, it would be. It depends how you're looking.
Okay, as the rat, I'm going to choose to use my smell over anything because I get advantage on my rolls with perception as far as he has keen. He doesn't have keen hearing and keen smell, but he has keen smell. Keen.
Sense of smell.
Yes. The rat doesn't get both of them. He
No.
only gets the smell.
They rarely get both.
So you're going 10 feet a turn.
Actually, most kids, they're pretty common for them to get both. Like
So-
the Direwolf does, the Master does. But most of the ones I use both.
So the people that are stealthing are going up front. How far back is the rest of the group going?
The fastest pace is going to be the slowest pace of the people up front is going to be the rat because he's like really slow now, right?
Yep. If
How
they're
fast
moving-
is the rat?
if they're
I'm only
moving-
25.
You're going on 10 feet a turn. Yeah. The rat will be moving at 10 feet around.
So we're going to sit there and finish our breakfast as they keep running forward, and then after about 20, 30 minutes, then we'll start walking because they won't be more than
Yeah.
maybe.
Behind you or in front of me? Or next to me?
What?
Where are you compared to me?
How fast are you guys moving when you start moving though? Normal speed?
Yeah, Because after 30 minutes, they should be well in advance of us. That us moving at a normal speed, they should be able to come back to us. But I don't know. I
would
think
say
we should move.
if we don't-
I think we should still move quietly
If you don't sleep
as best as we
20
can,
minutes,
so we don't make a lot of noise moving forward. So we would be stealthing, which is going half our speed for the slowest person.
Okay, shifter, stealth roll.
If that makes sense.
Where are you?
Does everybody agree with that or disagree? I feel like I'm making too many decisions here.
Sounds like a great idea to me.
If I'm stepping on somebody's toes, let me know, please.
16?
Sky, stealth roll.
Me?
Yep.
Got you. Hold on.
Oh, Sky. Okay.
I want to go off the road a little bit, like down. Like, like
23.
like ditches
Here's
in
the
road.
ditches. This is not a formal road.
Star?
This is a cart road.
So there's just
Go in the grass in the middle.
Yeah, I'm
10.
Good. Hold on.
There, very well.
And also, just so you know, when I fly, my wings make no noise.
Don't you add this though?
Which is where your advantage comes in.
Typical owl wings.
You rolled a 2.
That's where its advantage comes from. Alright, and then stealth. Everyone else make stealth rolls.
Why do you keep doing that?
I think I had 2.
Like, what's your roll?
So with my deck.
Wow!
Excuse me.
Again.
I need new
I mean,
dice.
that good of a roll doesn't matter when I'm in the middle of a group, but
I need new dice. I rolled 8 in terms of numbers.
Each time it doesn't.
I'm pretty sure I rolled like 8 for what I rolled for.
glad I got those
Yeah, I rolled 7. For watch, I rolled 7. For second is +1, so I ended up getting 8. And
Go
now,
back to
and
So it gives you
I
guys
rolled
a
8
16.
twice in a row.
ever.
Round it up because you're not 20.
Now I roll high. When I'm not actually trying to roll for something.
That's because you're high.
Alright, so
The party has a 16, or
the group
The group has
group has a
16.
16.
okay, now I understand. I get it.
You guys have your individual rolls because you're separate. I did a group roll for them because they're traveling
Okay,
together.
cool.
It's not bad. You're welcome.
Something I heard about recently that I wanted to start doing because it makes more sense.
Not 8
That it'd be a group roll instead of each individual person having a thing and traveling together.
That I had to bolster.
So, Sky, what's your movement speed?
What? I'm sorry.
What's your movement speed?
30.
Sarah, what's your movement speed?
40.
Which means half and half, right? Because of moving stealthily.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Where are you compared to me and Ryan?
So, got moving 10 feet around, 15 feet around, and 20 feet around. And then you guys are moving at 10 feet around as well.
Hey.
I thought it was only half speed if it's.
It is half speed.
Where are you compared to me and Ryan?
Last I checked, half of 40 was 20.
Okay.
That's why every time you stumble, I grab you and lift.
Psycho.
Because I'm strong and I like
Is
to
my
be
math
strong.
off somewhere?
If I break you, I'm sorry.
Psycho?
I
Is it
weigh
what?
75 pounds.
What about me?
I'm trying, but I keep getting interrupted by people bullshitting while I'm trying to talk.
Ah.
You said that you thought it was only half movement. Where was my math wrong at?
No, 'cause I'm with Rico, my very old character. I remember there being something
It's half
About
movement.
like you get
That's fine.
advantage. You did like half speed, something like that. Must be something
As long as
else.
that's what you guys' movement speeds were.
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing.
Yeah, it goes moving at 10 because your slowest number is 25 feet per round. Half is 12 and a half, rounded down to 10. So, right, quickly falls behind the rest of the scouting party, followed by Sky falling behind, and Sar taking the lead. You guys don't catch up to them though, because you're traveling half speed as well, so they're going as quick as the rat is going.
I should have just been a weasel. They have faster movement.
So you guys The scouting party goes up 30 minutes and comes back, or waits?
We're looking for the trolls,
Yeah,
right?
you said something about only going for half an hour, then.
No, I was
No.
gonna tell them to go for half an hour, and if we don't come back by half an hour, to like wait for like another 20, 30 minutes. Because that means that we still haven't found the trolls yet.
So they're gonna just sit at camp and wait for you guys to come back?
No, like when they head out, if we don't come back within them walking for 30 minutes, just don't move for like half an hour. But if they're traveling at our speed, then they don't need to.
But you would know that when you made the plan. So, you guys travel for half an hour, you reach half hour point, you guys stop for half an hour, wait to see if they come back, because half an hour passes.
I don't remember those instructions.
Do we have to stop?
Nobody was paying attention when I said it.
Do we really have to stop?
Nobody would have stopped.
I'm just being honest, I don't even remember. those
Realistically,
things.
nobody was paying attention but you. Not a single person would have stopped.
So, you guys continue traveling. 2 hours pass, your form drops.
Into the music form this time.
So, what's your movement speed now?
13.
And what is your new self roll?
Yep.
This time?
So, Sar, about 3 hours down the road, you find a merchant's cart knocked over on the side of the road.
Said 3 hours down the road?
Yep.
Damn. I just see it knocked over. Am I still in the plains or am I in the forest?
At this point, you guys have gotten into the forest.
I just got into the forest?
Sorry, hold on. No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Moving
It's
at
only
half
been
speed
4
will
hours.
pitch you back, yeah. You've only actually traveled an hour and a half. You see the forest, probably normal speed is about an hour ahead of you.
Is there anything dead around it, like freaking dead horses, dead cattle, dead people? Investigation? Am I far from it, or am I looking at it from a
You're
distance?
up at it.
What?
You're up at it.
I'm on it? Oh, okay. Investigation. My damn dice. 9. Damn, I've been rolling bad.
You don't see any dead creatures. You can't even tell what happened. It's just laying on its side on the side of the road. You don't see any people, any animals.
It's not a rat.
Can I do survival for any tracks?
Yeah.
Fucking same number. 12.
Split off.
Yeah, I thought the 3 scouts were splitting off as a group and then.
I asked if you guys were traveling together or separate. I was told you guys were all separate.
Traveling separately.
Yeah.
Different directions.
That's why I asked everyone's individual movement speeds and said repeatedly that you fell behind everyone right away. That was the first thing I said once we started traveling was that you fell behind everyone.
12.
I'll catch up in a minute.
No, not unless you stop selfing. Even at 15, you are now moving the same speed as Sky, who has a 2-hour lead on you.
2-hour lead?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. Okay, yeah.
And
I'm not even
you were
stop
10
selfing.
behind Sar, who was.
I'm a fucking lead, Steven. I'm not gonna stealth anymore. I'm just gonna go. I'm so far behind. I mean, hell, if I get crushed, it's my fault. It's my fault.
He's an animal, but that's good.
Yeah, the thing is that the other 2 scouts that are now 2 hours ahead of me apparently are a lot bigger food. I think that they're not gonna worry about the lead. Unless
Bring
a
out the
hunter. Or a hunter. A hunter's not going to hunt people as food.
No.
So, what was your survival roll?
12.
Well,
No,
you can't find any tracks. Other than the numerous types of tracks you see on the road going in every direction. Or both directions, rather.
I'm gonna
dash back to them.
Continue to stealth down the road until I at least get to the forest entrance. The entrance to the forest.
Okay. You can dash. It'll take you.
I said stealth, not dash.
Not you, sorry. Not you.
Oh.
5 feet around. It'll take you about an hour to catch up to Sky.
60?
Yeah.
You got a lot of ground to catch up on.
Well, the only thing quicker than that would be a giant octopus swimming at 60 feet, moving at 120 speed.
That would be swimming at 120 speed.
Exactly.
Or if you were
and you
flying-
can't fly yet.
Right. Or if I was a flying monkey and could jump up and could fly about.
There's flying monkeys.
Oh yeah, get this. There's a mechanic for the flying monkeys, which is a new race in D&D, which
Do they have a
is
flight speed?
Huh?
Do they have a flight speed?
Yes, they do.
You can't use them.
it's a gliding
No,
speed.
it's an actual
It's
race.
an actual race. Flying monkey.
How
It's a
It's
glide.
a race that you definitely
In other words, I changed
I know.
them. But,
They can glide like
Changes don't get the
240 feet.
abilities of the race they turn into.
oh, that's right.
That was the old test rules.
Yeah, that's from where I'm at. Not from the actual place.
Yeah.
What's that out of?
Slow down.
What are the rules supposed to be? I have to have the book for you. I don't think you've sent me the PDF on the actual national race. Okay. Anyway, so
Which one? What team would build?
so you continue on stealthing. Sky, after a little bit, you also come to this cart wreckage. Just a cart tipped over off the side of the path. Do you disregard and keep moving? And are you flying or what are you doing?
I am flying.
How high
So,
up?
I mean, yeah,
How high up?
I don't know, 60 feet up.
So give me a perception as well then. I didn't realize you were that high up.
Dirty 20.
So you see this cart tipped over in the middle of the road. Or off to the side of the road, rather.
Okay. I'll
Dude,
land and take a look at it.
You go down, it's a cart tipped over, roll investigation. Roll, I assume?
Yeah, I'll roll investigation. 14.
No, you sign it, says that your favorite roll?
What?
Never mind.
I'm sorry, Jana's talking to me too.
You're good. You're good. What was your roll?
17 total.
So then you look over the cart, you find it looks like the wheel broke off going down the road. You don't see any signs of struggle. Just looks like the cart broke. While you're rifling through it, you find 15 golds in a box shoved under one of the seats.
Okay, how big is this box? I drop it in my bag and the gold in my bag.
All right. And also there is about 3 loaves of bread.
Take that too.
About this time, you're catching up to him, and as you see the owl rifling through the cart.
So I know the owl is my teammate. I'm gonna go over to him. We both can't talk in our animal form.
As you're going through the cart, a weasel runs up towards you from down the road.
Weasel.
Okay.
So I know that he's my teammate. He's rifling through everything.
I don't know that he's a weasel though, do I?
Nope.
Yeah.
But she saw and heard he was going to be using a rat to travel.
Right.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna do something intelligent that a weasel wouldn't do to notify him it's me. Like, I don't know, stand up on 2 legs
The weasel stands up on its hind legs.
and waves his hands at you like this. Can you tell the weasel's the druid? Imagine a white weasel just standing up doing this in front of you.
Okay, I take 2 steps back to the weasel and I take flight again because I think the thing's rabid.
Which makes sense. I'm sorry, that makes sense.
Alright, I want to smell for where solid work.
Roll a survival at disadvantage.
Eight, 6, 14.
I'm gonna note this, and I'm gonna tell Orion what I saw when I get back about a weasel standing up on its hind legs, waving at me.
I think it's true. Calling an idiot when you get back to the camp.
Seems like you
That
can.
story.
Seems like you smell his trail headed northwest on Roadstone.
Keep that northwest on the front.
Sprinting still.
What does he look like he's traveling at?
Half speed.
Half speed, stealth speed, his speed, 15.
Yep.
Move his speed.
So another stealth roll.
Perception gate. You can see the weasel following you.
I'm not following him.
Roll
I'm
another
on
stealth.
the trail.
Roll stealth. Weasel something.
Right.
15.
So another hour and a half past it. 2 hours past Star, and you
Okay.
finally get to the edge of the forest.
Does anything seem out of the ordinary?
Roll a nature.
Nature?
Yep.
Jesus.
Forgot to tell us he's a good scout.
8.
Those trees look awfully tree. You're almost positive that's leaves growing on the top of the trees as well.
Not pine needles, leaves, sir.
But doesn't tell you.
What are you doing?
I'm going to travel about an hour into the forest.
Watch out for the ROUSs.
So what?
ROUS.
Beautiful call, Dan. Beautiful.
Hey, watch out for the ROUSs is all I got to say.
I'm going to travel about an hour down the road into the forest, and then I'm going to turn around and come back and get back to the group.
Okay. You get an hour into the forest, you don't see anything of note, and you turn around and start heading back.
You hear
You
Papa
travel
saying,
another, shifter. You travel
Yes.
another hour, you move the form drops.
For an hour?
Another hour. You travel an hour to get to the cart. An hour past the cart, your form drops.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my new offender's ability. I'm gonna go ahead and use my
Keep rolling like junk.
wild shape back, and I'm gonna go ahead and go back in my, I guess, weasel.
Weasel.
I'll leave what's his name confused.
I always knew he was a weasel.
no wheezing the juice?
Perception, Sky?
Reading. 12. 16.
Okay, so as you're traveling, you see this rabid weasel on the ground, snaking in and out of the grass. After about an hour, you see Shifter appear there, then turn back into the weasel and not so subtly running straight down the dirt path.
Okay.
And another hour and a half passes, and you guys reach the tree line.
Where does SARS smell? He's at her.
Into the trees. Down the path still.
Cool.
Just
So does the road continue into the trees?
I'm getting on. Does he slow down at all?
No.
He's moving still.
What's that?
Does the road continue into the trees?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to land on the closest tree up top and just wait for the rest of the party to catch up.
Alright.
I'm gonna do something similar. Round. somewhere around the base of the tree with a lot of high grass. I'm gonna try to bury bury into a tree, just like me with my head in and out so you can see me.
Roll yourself.
I'm gonna start playing with that box while I'm waiting.
So you want to play with the box?
Yep.
Okay. It's a standard lockbox, just not locked.
Oh, cool.
Looks pretty finely made.
Is there anything in it?
The 15 gold that was in it.
Nothing in the bottom of it? No catch? No.
Roll another investigation roll.
11 plus investigation. 14.
14. None that you can see.
Okay.
Well, I'm in the tree for the rest. Short
I
rest.
put it back in my bag then if there's nothing else to play with on it.
Like 5 minutes before I run out of time on my ship, I'm gonna leave the tree. But this way I can get back my wild shape.
So
at
you
the
only
same
have half an
time.
hour before you lose your ship.
Boy.
Half an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll just can't hide the tree. So I'm gonna find somewhere not too far off the road, hide in the trees, and try to get my sleep back. And I'm gonna fuck with my potion. Not 20 for stealth. Total spell 20.
Okay.
Alright, so you managed to hide in your little tree or your little forest area. Roll a alchemy kit. So what was a kit? Intelligence plus proficiency.
Intelligence plus proficiency.
You start working with the potion, you separate it out into different vials and start heating them, mixing them with different things, try to piece together. You figure out a few of the components, but you feel like you're still missing a couple of them as you use the last of the potion.
I still feel like I'm still missing a couple.
You weren't able to determine what a couple of the ingredients were in the potion.
How many ingredients am I saying there was?
5 total, you got 3 of them. I'll get you a list of ingredients later because I don't have it readily available at the moment. About half an hour past this guy, and you see walking down the road from the forest is Sar. Coming from out of the forest.
He's coming back. He went to the bathroom.
Alright, so over to the other group. You've been traveling now for about 5 hours, and you are approaching, about 4 hours, and you come to an overturned cart in the middle of the road.
Jet tracks.
Rebel.
$14.
Don't find much. Looks like something rifled through it.
Okay.
There's some around it that come back onto the road and take off from there.
I'm assuming the scouts have seen this. Common sense.
So another 2.5 hours pass, and you guys begin approaching the tree line. Sky, do you do anything when you see Sar approaching? Dan?
I heard you. I'm just gonna let him go by. I'm waiting for the rest of the team to get there.
Alright. So about 2 hours pass, and you guys see Sar walking towards you guys.
That's the exact opposite direction you were sent.
How long has it been?
At this point,
7 hours.
about 7 hours.
7 hours?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was like 3. Whatever. Well, I didn't think going the entire day and then being tired coming back would have been a good idea. So I scouted as far ahead as I thought I should. We can probably move up because I didn't see anything other than a no return cart, but it could have been like that for weeks. As far as I know, I couldn't determine how long it's been there. Something unusual. If you guys want me to scout ahead even more, I recommend we move up camp a little closer. That way I can go farther in and come back without.
Well, if you guys didn't run into anytime soon, I say we move at normal pace and get to where the other scouts hopefully will return back to us, and we'll just make camp.
Sounds good to me.
I concur.
Okay, moving at normal pace now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
As you reroll that advantage. As a human? I mean, as a kingdom? Oh, wait, yeah. So then that would be 9.
I tell you that because there's people here that goblins, orcs, and trolls so far that they've figured out. Orc and wargs.
Are we gonna go all the way to the edge of the forest? How far are we?
No one said that in game yet.
Yeah.
Posted out people. Knowles is the other thing. Hope yes, you guys going all the way to the edge of the forest with Triz Planus.
Huh?
Well, we're supposed to talk to them. However, you do that to a troll.
Then we just go until we find the sensor there.
I thought that was the idea, to send scouts to go find them.
Yeah, but two of our scouts haven't come back yet.
Yeah, he did.
One came back. He said he didn't find them on his longest trek. I don't know if he found the other scouts or anything, but we should probably continue ahead at normal pace up to the point where he stopped, and we'll see if we can run into our scouts coming back to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at least to the point where he stopped, there was nothing to be concerned about.
Yeah. Yes, we keep going.
What?
Your sister is a genius except for spelling fantasy creatures' names.
How bad are they?
You want to share?
I don't care.
Orcs are Orches. Gnolls are Noles.
Sounds right.
Knowles.
Hey, I just want you to know, if it makes you feel better, I was trying to figure out what a knoll was right now too, because I've heard of them, but I didn't know it right. So I looked up a picture of them, and I spelled it K-O-L-L.
You spelled it cold.
Or K-N-O-L-L. Knoll.
That is how you spell no.
No.
No, it's
Oh, wait, that's right. It's G-N-O-L.
Orc. O-R.
Or I know how to spell. But I know what you're
O-R-C.
No, other N sound combination. It's not. It's O-R.
Alright, so you guys push on. Another half hour. Sky, you see the party approaching through the forest minus shifters, who you saw disappear into the forest about an hour ago.
David, I didn't go very far into the forest.
I'm aware.
I told you, I barely went
I am
into
aware.
I can't see you.
Oh.
Weasel.
You were hiding with a pretty decent stealth
Oh, yeah.
That's why we said can't see you.
and a pretty shitty perception.
Mine's not terrible.
Yeah, it is.
Less
It's
than
a negative.
common. It's less than common.
It's less
Pretty
than
sure.
average.
Anything less than 10 is a negative. It's
So-
just what it is.
Sky, do you come down to them?
Yes, I do.
So you guys start to enter the edge of the forest. Your Allen friend drops down below.
Okay.
I talked to Orion about the crazy looking weasel I saw.
Not rabid.
What?
Would I hear all of you walking?
That was your perception, no.
Not walking past
No.
me, hearing nothing?
No.
The entire party's gonna pass me.
Yes, Michael, because again, you got under 10.
I know. I'm talking out loud.
Anybody seen the other scout?
Nope.
I have not.
Nope. Negative.
Dan, again, did you hear me?
What'd you say?
Has anybody seen the other scout?
Which one are we talking about? There was 3 of us.
The one that's not here.
Who's all here?
He was the one that turned into the animal, correct?
Here and you here, so I'm missing one scout. It's the
rat.
bird who turned into a rat.
Oh, so you're talking about the weasel.
Weasel.
No, it was a rat.
Actually, he likes to take the shape of a weasel a lot. You should know that better than anyone. I keep trying to sit on your head, but you won't let me because I'm trying to be friends with you.
No.
I don't know where he went.
No clue?
Nope. He went that way.
Goes into the forest.
While we're figuring out where he is,
I'm going to go
You can all roll perception if you want.
try and I'll roll perception. That 17.
10.
But I am going to roll a survival and see if I can track him.
I got a 15 on my perception.
You saw so well, you became blinded by things.
That would be a 16 to track. Nope. Can't find a track.
Stuff was too high.
17.
Nope.
Don't see him. I'm not going to yell because I have no idea how far into the forest did you go?
I went about an hour into the forest.
Alright, so I'm going to say at a modicum volume level, Shifter, are you anywhere near here?
Perception disadvantage shifter.
Because I know how sneaky this bastard.
I'm gonna.
Sorry. So perception at disadvantage. So
I'm gonna send my squirrel to look around for about an hour.
9 and 9. I'm gonna say 9 and 9. Yeah.
Hello.
I 6 is sitting right there, and this
I
one,
was on 11.
when I moved it, fell to an 11. Yeah. So I'm gonna say it was 9 sitting off of it. And perception is gonna be +6, so 15.
You hear them calling for you.
All right, I'm gonna go up to him. Hey guys.
As you start sending a straw, he comes walking out of the forest.
And is it dark beginning to happen?
Yes. It's midday. It's getting about dinner time. It's not dark, but you guys are exhausted. You travel for the day.
Yeah.
Set
Let's
up
eat,
camp.
make camp off the beaten path a little bit further because now we're inside of a forest and we can't
know
see
that- yeah.
at a decent distance.
Can I hold my position for stealth, Steven?
Hello.
Now you really want that stuff. You can
We need to get
do
further
something with the group.
Okay, so I can
We
still
need to
head
get
back to the
further
same spot.
You go back to that spot, but you don't get the same softball.
I'd
We've already
rather
had this-
not be attacked than get somewhere quicker.
We've already.
Hello.
Hello?
I mean,
Can I
granted,
send
we
my squirrel?
probably would have moved
What?
at a normal pace.
I'm gonna send my squirrel
To do what?
to look around more.
Anything in particular you're looking for? Or?
If it notices like any like damage to the trees or the nature.
Okay, roll a perception and a nature roll for your scroll.
And it's gonna come back when right before
And an
the sun
animal
comes
handling.
out.
Yeah, remember, the squirrels are daytime animals, not nighttime.
Roll an animal handling first, then a perception, then a nature. Then for shits and giggles, a stealth.
13 for animal.
13 for animal handling. Perception.
Then what? Then what?
Perception.
Perception?
Yeah. 20.
No.
30,
Squirrel
20.
has
Oh, 30.
plus
Oh,
5,
sorry.
so
Plus 5 plus 18.
so 23.
23
Perception.
and
What was the last one you need to roll?
Stealth.
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 So plus 4.
And for shits and giggles.
An 8 for stealth.
Okay. And what was the nature roll?
oh, I didn't do nature.
There was 4 rolls total.
I didn't do nature.
Yeah, you didn't see that roll nature. 21.
All right. So your scroll gets the mission. Go out into the forest and look for anything odd. It disappears into the trees. An hour passes. 2 hours pass.
Squirrel ain't coming back.
3 hours pass.
Nighttime calling.
And the sun's beginning to set.
You lost your dinner.
Oh, I told her to come back when the sun starts to set.
You also hadn't trained it.
Oh yeah, I didn't retrain it so well.
It's all freedom in France.
It got what you wanted it to do. It took off, started looking around, and then it hit it. Wait a minute. Fuck this, and it dipped.
It ran away?
Yeah, it's gone.
Don't
You
look
said
at me.
an untrained creature to go do a very trained job.
Well, you see, you don't know that. It either ran off or maybe it's someone's dinner.
I felt that close in the throat. Hey, man.
It's my animal talking.
Guys, I caught dinner. Wait a second. No, you didn't.
Can I try to speak to it? Can it hear me?
With what?
Huh?
What are you trying to use to speak to it?
If I can tell it to come back, will it come back?
What are you trying to use to speak to it with? You're trying to yell, hey, come back?
Yelling, or you casting a spell to speak with animals? What are you trying to get at?
Yeah, I'm casting supposed to speak with animals.
She's gonna use speak with animals.
Good, you can cast speak with animals, then say what you want to say.
It just casts. There's no wrong.
Chittering language.
Have you seen my squirrel? Any animals out there? I sent it out about 3 hours ago. Its name is Sandy. Tell him the owner's name is Poppy. Tell him Poppy's looking for you. Come back.
Bro, his name's probably Sandy.
Roll,
Did any animals hear me? Huh?
roll persuasion.
Oh god.
That one.
All right? You yell your plea out to the animals in the heavens and the treetops.
Slave owner.
And you get no response.
You slave owner.
Monster.
And I sit there crying. And I
Alright.
look at Liv, my dog, and I said, sorry, you lost your companion. We'll call out for him. We'll call out for him later.
Roll animal handling.
22.
The dog's head drops, then he just plops on the ground.
And I pet it.
He bites you.
We'll find more companions for you.
Why didn't you train it?
I forgot to train it.
Or, use that ability that you just use to try to find it to tell it what to do. As we have repeatedly suggested to you and the ranger that was trying to tame animals.
Yeah. Attempting to train my animal over 3 months at sea when I had the spell stick animal.
If I were higher, I could.
Took my elder 3 months at sea when I have the spell stick animals.
Well,
If you're doing just
About as dumb as
Living a
going
better life.
in the world.
You think you have? This is not the right one.
So be prepared.
Can you find the right one?
This guy's gonna be dumb, so be prepared.
Alright, so what's everyone doing as you guys set up camp?
I'll take first watch.
I'm making dinner.
Okay.
I'll sadly go to sleep now and wake up for last watch.
I'll take first watch.
I will be up all night, like I was last night.
First movie.
Who's on second?
I'll take last watch.
Oh,
No, never mind. I'm going in the last watch.
What's the board? You do it for dinner.
I'll take first watch.
This isn't doing very much for us. You get first and second.
Well, I go hours now. I was sleeping. I go sleep.
Okay, so who else? Is anyone else want to be on second or third watch? I've got just Ori on second watch and just Shifter on third watch. Other than Sar and his overreaching watch.
Last watch.
Poppy said last watch, so I guess I'll take second watch, seeing as that's the one nobody wants.
And then whoever's on full-time watch.
That would be.
Sky, you don't take any watches?
No. And I think Sar's on every watch. Do you just sleep or just meditate?
Tend to meditate.
Should have 8 too.
You have any
I should only have 6 names written down here.
You could have 6 names.
I've written 7.
Who do you have?
Maybe I've only twice.
That's because Orion takes first and second watch. First and fourth.
I wasn't looking at the names, I was just counting my names. I was coming up with 7.
Understandable. I did the same thing.
You come back after you do that. So it takes about 3 to get back just in time to people are sitting on watches.
Where's Paul?
Laying down, cuddling her dog.
Bobby!
Poppy, just as you start falling asleep, you hear someone yelling your name.
Huh?
Bobby!
Is it you? Sandy?
Bobby!
Sandy, is it you?
No, it's Shifter.
Oh, hello.
No, it's you.
Good news, I found Poppy. Here you go.
Found him? Found my squirrel?
You said you found Poppy.
I found Sandy.
Did you use a squirrel?
Random squirrel.
Roll up perception, Poppy.
Random squirrel.
Found my squirrel?
Higher load.
Is that your squirrel?
Oh, God. Damn it.
Is that
Guess it doesn't matter.
We're having shit rolls over here.
Damn it.
You can't.
So you better train too. I rolled a 25 on him.
This is just fucking ball. You asked how well trained it was.
Okay, but it's easy.
That's equal 3.
All you.
Yeah. Well, I want you.
Fantastic.
You can't tell whether or not it's Sandy or not. It's a squirrel.
It's a squirrel.
Squirrel?
It is
I
a
keep
squirrel.
squirrel. I just keep saying I keep squirrel, but in my mind I'm thinking, is this a wild one or the one I know?
Could I deceive her?
You don't need to. She doesn't know the difference. You can tell her it was.
No, no, it's your squirrel. I tracked him.
So exception. Poppy, insight. A disadvantage.
22.
Roll 2.
Where is it?
Above intimidation, below history. Ah, yeah, +2. Not bad. 15.
Could have, but something you wanted to do. 15, okay? Yeah, it's your scroll. You're convinced he brought you back your scroll.
And I look at him and I bow down. I shall train you now.
Yeah.
My squirrel. And I hug my squirrel to sleep.
Of course, you know.
Squirrel tries to claw its way out.
I put my one hand on my squirrel, one hand on my dog. Never letting you go.
All right.
Close enough.
2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. 2 3/4
Havoc, Modin, and Orion. Perception. And sorry. Perception.
Perception.
Wow.
You're doing fantastic job.
Shit again. Shit again.
No, we don't get it.
Roll anything above a
Wait, I got you.
12.
12.
Said, don't. Wait.
13 for Modian.
Oh, God.
He broke it.
Why not put? Because I use
Sorry, what's yours?
animal handling and I don't use animal handling to talk to things. What did I use? Animal. This one, yeah.
You're going to sleep right now anyway, so don't bother.
Sorry, what was your perception?
12.
And that goes without an issue. You don't see anything. You don't hear anything except for the sound of wood-living animals.
Of what?
Woodland animal.
What they say?
The watch comes to a close without an issue. We'll go for
I have a question.
I have to dip out of it about
If I speak to animals, I speak to all animals.
half an hour for you.
What does the skull say?
It wakes up a half
And
an
I'm
hour.
meaning if I speak to my squirrel or the animals around it.
No.
You would know, right?
As if it's 2.5 to watch.
Vince, a
About half an hour.
beast that you
Yeah,
mean
Or half an hour and then wakes up a half an hour.
choose a beast that you can see within range. It must be able to see and hear you.
Correct. So that's probably the best way to run it.
If the beast's
Most time on each watch.
intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
But
Oh wait, it's friendship, not speak.
you didn't stop watching and go back watching.
The ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts with further searching. With beasts, plural, so you can talk to anything. Knowledge and awareness of many beasts. Other intelligence. At minimum, beasts can give you information nearby locations. Where they can perceive.
17 for perception.
Watch goes off without an issue.
Negative beasts.
Shifter and Poppy.
Yes.
We'll find
Perceptions for your third watch.
We'll find what you guys hold up tonight. Let me get some tree.
I'm rolling that again. Stop getting stuck.
Just take it off.
13.
Likely, she rolled.
That's yours, right?
Got one higher.
Right, Joey?
I don't want that to-
It looks like your days.
14.
So confused.
Daisy.
Daisy.
You guys don't see anything other than ordinary in your watch. Just hear the nice sound of animals in the forest.
That's always a pleasant sound.
And I finally
You're good.
When they stop.
teach Sandy how to come back.
Roll an animal handling and you're not on watch then.
Huh?
You would have
You're
to
not
not
on
be
watch.
on watch then. You would skip your watch to do that.
Okay, never mind.
You
I'll
do
do
go
that.
back.
I mean, you probably could skip your
You
watch.
know hours the ship actually working trail on that.
No, that's true.
She probably
Focus on
could
it, not
skip.
just half-ass doing it.
If she went and talked to the other people of the watch, she might be able to skip it and train her animal.
But sure, you rolled a perception for watch.
That'll last.
What did
So,
you?
morning comes.
Do we do day 2 or do we just march through and
If we're doing the scout plan
Wait,
again,
before we do,
paper.
can I ask?
I'm willing to go scout ahead deeper into the forest if you guys request it.
Could I since we found Sandy, not lost in the forest anymore, can I ask her what you saw?
Yeah. Use your spell? Are you using your spell or are you just talking to me?
Yes.
That was not a yes or no question.
Oh.
Are you using your spell or are you just talking to it?
What's the difference?
The difference is whether or not it can understand you.
Okay, I'm using my spell then.
Okay. So burn the spell slot. What do you ask it?
Yeah, I didn't. First of all, I'm sorry as your rightful owner. I didn't teach you to come back, but thanks for Shifter, he found you. But did you see anything out of the ordinary, in your squirrel world?
What's that?
16.
So as you're talking to it, you hear some. I'm so sorry. The timing. I know what the timing.
Oh God.
So as you start talking to it, you hear another scroll say, "Shut your fucking mouth! Don't fucking say anything!" And your scroll just looks up at you with fear in its eyes and just stares. You look around and you see another scroll sitting on the ground where Shifter was.
The timing. The timing.
I look at the other squirrel. I talk to the other squirrel.
What puppy?
Can I talk to the other squirrel?
What puppy?
Can I talk to the other squirrel?
You sure as shit can. What would you like to say to it?
Look at me.
Is that you, Shifter?
What?
Is that you, Shifter?
Shifter. She looks. She says, "Is that you?" What do you say? Roll a deception.
I'm trying to figure out this squirrel problem.
Roll your roll.
Hold on. Alright.
The 9 plus.
13.
Poppy, roll insight. Shit. At advantage.
At advantage. So roll 2 dice. Take the high.
And that 20.
All right, so you look at the other scroll, you get real close to it. You look it right in the fucking face. The scroll looks up at you, and in the worst scroll chittering you can imagine, it responds to you in. You know full well that your spell is active. No, that isn't intentionally pretending to be a scroll and doing a bad job at it in the process.
Oh my God.
Looking around the campsite, you don't see Shifter.
Oh my God.
Sitting in front of her squirrel. Changed in front of her. No, I'm not squirrel.
So what does it mean?
That's the thing. You have the ability activated to speak with animals. If it was actually a squirrel making chittering noises, you would understand it. With your insight roll and the bad deception roll,
I figured out it.
you figure out that it's probably Shifter, but you know that this squirrel is not actually a squirrel and not actually speaking squirrel to you.
As I'm sitting there going chi 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 when I'm supposed to be able to talk to you and have a conversation.
You also know that the squirrel's the same squirrel that just said, "Shut the fuck up."
I literally just told the other squirrel to shut the fuck up.
So what are you doing?
I'm just gonna keep saying,
Run!
Puppy, what are you doing?
He thinks he's pulling it off.
So I look at everybody and I point at that squirrel, Shifter, and I say, "That's not a real squirrel." It went teach, but I figured Adams.
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
answer the phone and say, okay, you caught me. I'm the blind. I'm not a squirrel.
I'm guessing if you guys know that shifter, he's a squirrel, not real squirrel.
And about that time, he unshaped shifts and says, "You caught me."
I'm not a real squirrel. You're right.
Can I get back to my breakfast?
Yep. I wanna take a rest.
Oh my god.
So what did my real squirrel say?
I just woke up and now I have a
I'm
headache.
assuming we're still there.
What did my real squirrel say?
It didn't respond to you. It looked up at you with
Yeah,
fear.
it looked at me, scared.
Because this man told us shut up.
Now it doesn't trust squirrels anymore.
You don't
So
know.
it got a second guess its squirrel
Well,
friend.
You said her thing. She's saying she said that you told her to shut up. I mean, did you?
She didn't say that out
She
loud.
may not have. Never mind. You're right.
What?
Nothing. I was trying to remember if you said something out loud, but you didn't. So never mind. So, everyone else preparing breakfast, breaking down camp.
I had a loaf of bread to Ryan.
You got a full loaf of bread.
Woo!
Can you go sing the sing?
Eat my bread.
All right. How do we want to do this today? Do we want to just travel to the forest and say catch up time, or do we still move
Catch up time.
We still have.
stealthily through this forest?
Catch up time.
I'm going to fly from top of the trees to the top of the trees. That way I can see what's up above.
Let's go faster.
We still haven't found the trolls.
Can I pace? I can't pace.
I figure if I stay at the top of the trees, I can get a better advantage view.
Okay. So sounds like two of the scouts say keep up the scouting formation.
Well, I'm going to move in my full movement. I don't make noise when I fly, so.
I'm up for anything.
As you saw, I can be pretty stealthy, so
I didn't see a thing.
exactly.
Yeah. Waving your arms and frothing at your mouth.
Beat you guys, and none of you saw or heard me. They don't know that.
No. He just said it. He goes, yeah. The guy that sits there goes, hey, in animal form.
Oh, I'm sorry, the owl that couldn't figure out that the not physically able to do weasel things, weasel, wasn't really a weasel and was his teammate, not a rat anymore.
Actually, weasels
Sorry,
can't
you
stand up
couldn't
on their
piece that
hind legs.
together.
Sir.
Sorry,
Weasels
you
can't stand up on their hind legs, by the way.
Technically, isn't a weasel food?
For an owl, yeah.
Yeah.
They thought Steven told him that, and he was going to start eating me, but he didn't. Instead, he just flew away. I was like, all right, cool.
Sorry, you thought you were right.
You thought you were a rabbit. He's not going to eat something that's rabbit. He gets rabies that way.
That's fine. He would have taken one peck at me, did one damage, and I would have turned back into me.
He just swallow you whole.
Huh?
He just tried to swallow you whole.
Well, then I would have killed him.
From the inside out.
Yep, because he ate the weasel and blew the fuck up.
What are you, a bomb?
Because when the weasel is sitting there trying to obviously get his attention, he thought it would be a brilliant idea to go, ooh, food.
But he didn't.
But he didn't. He flew away, so he's not dead.
Yeah, luckily.
So did you find anything?
He did
Mr.
not.
Businessman?
I say we catch up on
Okay.
time. We're
We all just
we
the
said-
people who went forward should go forward, and the people who are back should go back.
So let's hold a vote. Who says that we move in the scouting formations? I got 2 for scouts.
Are you moving in the scouting formation? Okay, boys. Oh no, sorry.
We have
Sorry.
3 for scout, 1 for keep up.
Orion, how do you feel?
I raised my hand.
All right, so it sounds like we do the scouting
Stop.
formation again.
Stop.
But it doesn't sound like the owl is going to be moving slowly. Doesn't sound like the weasel's going to be moving slowly.
Are you moving slowly?
So, is Sar going to be moving slowly or just scouting?
If I'm going scouting, I'm moving that whatever as fast as I can in the stealthy scout.
Okay, so it sounds like all 3 of those are going to be traveling faster than it anyway. So, are you stealthing?
Yes.
Okay, so he's moving stealthy.
He's moving 20, we're moving 30.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 30, 30, 20.
I do an animal with speed. You go for a speed scout if you guys would prefer.
No. I'd rather you guys be similar to this same area.
You know what? I'm gonna be nice and call it there. Instead of getting everyone's rolls, getting you guys out to scouting, and then call it there. But if any of those three don't fucking make it back
to the
next game, it's gonna be some bullshit check out if they're lost scouting or
scouting, and then we have to find them, and which adds a whole nother layer of storyline.
Okay.
I'll be kind and call it there.
Also, that might be useful though, because that's something I wanted to do with both games at some point. Stephen is dive into why we keep this occurring and reappearing. Even though it's literally a mechanic that you're specifically using for
there's a reason for it.
Yeah, I know. He told me that there's a reason for it. None of us have just investigated it. I told him I wanted to investigate it because that would be cool. And he goes, "Oh yeah, no, there's a whole reason behind it. Nobody's just looked into it." And I went, "Wait, really?" We just haven't had the time or opportunity to, but
my guy just doesn't believe it.
Your God? How can your guy not believe that I disappeared and appeared in front of you, literally as you watch it happen?
He chooses to ignore.
I guess that's fair. I mean, if there was monsters flying around me and things that could kill me with that much effort all day long surrounding me, I'd kind of ignore magic.
So experience. I don't know where Toby's going. We're not completely done yet.
And I was gonna do my phone. I was gonna put it.
Have we done?
We're not completely done yet. I don't know where you're walking away.
No. And I was gonna just quickly put that away.
So experience. Do 300. And inspirations.
That's not perfect.
You said 100?
300.
300, okay.
300.
Inspiration.
Max.
Oh boy, you first.
Okay, I'll go first. Wait, I don't know.
Slow down. Slow down.
Just where we can get them to you guys.
Okay.
Give them some
I
now.
feel tremendous empathy for all who suffer.
I don't really think that took place.
I am working on a grand philosophical theory and love sharing my ideas. Save any animals or beings in great danger.
I don't know if she.
I didn't see it unless you did.
No.
I know she cared a whole lot about her animals. Does that count?
No, that's not more.
They weren't in danger.
Well, this is true.
Well, that's more for her other one.
I don't know. I think you give it to her.
Yeah. Okay. Ready?
Endangered, and she was worried about it.
Greater good. My gifts are meant to be shared with all, not used for my own benefit.
I don't think you use your gifts for anything this week.
I'm still seeking the enlightenment I pursued in my seclusion, and it still eludes me.
What was your enlightenment again? I always forget.
Huh? My enlightenment?
What's your enlightenment so we know what that bit?
Enlightenment. I don't think we ever got asked. I don't think she ever got asked that specifically.
She's asked that every week. You guys told me at one point. I just don't remember what it was.
The grand philosophical idea.
No, wait. My enlightenment is. I forgot to write it in there. I think it is.
I ask her every week.
What is
like my goal?
Sorry. Backstory?
Is enlightenment more my goal?
Yeah, that's all that.
Enlightenment, like the way you live.
Backstory. Okay. That's just one of her. Her enlightenment is one of her background parts.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
I think it's the way I live, like how I did nature and forest. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go on to the next one. I gotta think about it. Keep forgetting. Now that I've returned to the world, I enjoy its delights a little too much.
That's where her kidnapping every animal she comes across falls into play.
Yeah.
That's why I said she doesn't get to know because I knew she can get it for that. That's why she kidnaps every animal. That's her delight that she
is animals.
Is acquiring every animal she can fucking come by.
I'm not. I mean, yeah, that is a joke.
Is that my enlightenment then? Acquiring every animal.
Is that one?
Yeah. Put that out.
All right. I'm always calm no matter the situation. I never raise my voice and let my emotions control me.
Yeah.
always polite and respectful. That's
The same thing.
yeah. Let's say that's the same thing. Want me to change that so it doesn't double dip?
You can't go to.
I'm gonna change that. Ideals aren't worth killing for or going to war for.
I don't think so.
I was cheated out of my fair share of the profits, and I want to get my due.
I don't think you brought that up.
I did not bring that up. I will disassociate myself with people if I think their troubles are a fault of their own.
Didn't come up.
Nope.
Nope.
With just one.
I got one. Yay.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, and he has to roll for his money.
What did we do for the money? I can't remember.
I didn't remember. That's why I didn't roll for mine. That's why I said I was poor.
It was like you roll one die plus this.
Times something, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and watch because I don't remember what we did for the money. I'll do it at some point this week. I'll go back and watch and I'll get with all of you that have new characters and get your gold rolled up because I don't remember what we did to roll it up. I don't think I know that this doesn't happen again because I can't remember if we rolled gold or if you guys just took starting equipment for your gold.
Modian.
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 He's all, what?
No, that's you, Dan.
Usually. Okay. Yeah, I was looking it over. I don't think so tonight for the most
You didn't
part.
put the other experience.
Closer. I idolize a personal hero of my faith. I didn't make any mention about him this time. I trust my deity will guide my actions. I have faith that if all things go well.
Mm-hmm.
I have 6 then.
No.
Not really. Everything I do is for the common people.
You did help out that other person.
Yeah. So yeah.
And I am suspicious of strangers and expect the worst of them.
Yeah.
That one too.
That's wrong screen. Okay. That's it.
I asked a lot of questions.
Yes.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Very beginning, he asked quite a few questions again.
I sleep with my back to a wall or a tree with everything I own in my arms.
Yep.
Yes.
People, I help people who help me. That's what keeps us alive.
Didn't see that yet.
No one else should have to endure the hardships that I've been through. And it's not stealing if I need it more than someone else.
Sorry.
Yeah, it could have come into play if there was more role play with it, silly from the part, but it didn't really role play.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
So that's 2?
I did do that.
Yeah. You gotta. It pops up.
Why you put 12?
Toby?
When I set my mind to something, I follow through no matter what gets in my way.
Say what again?
When I set my mind to something, I follow through no matter what gets in my way.
No, not yet.
I have a strong sense of fair play and always try to find the most equitable solution to arguments.
Yes, one day for the record.
Not yet, no.
Are you kidding? You don't know
People
the
deserve to be treated with dignity and respect.
I mean, you were treating everybody with dignity and respect, but you weren't talking about somebody who needed to be treated.
I protect those who cannot protect themselves.
That didn't come into
Yeah,
play.
No.
and I have a weakness for vices in the city, especially
No, that hasn't come into play either. We left,
We
yeah,
left as
exactly.
soon as they came.
I give you opportunities.
I know. I'm aware.
Fair.
I can stare down a hellhound. That didn't come into play.
You could have. You could have talked up not caring about the trolls ahead of you guys, but you were one of those leading the charge without going around.
Well, yeah, because it comes into play with another one of mine. I enjoy being strong and breaking things. No, not really. I don't believe in magic and will give excuses to explain it that actually didn't come up this time. Guild members will be protected at all costs. That's where I was leaning on that one and making sure that, yeah, I could go through and tear my way through those, but I have people I have to protect.
Okay.
And easily loses focus when not engaged with actions.
Yep.
And likes to drink alcohol. I didn't pull that one in today. So two.
I stick my back to a wall or tree with everything I own wrapped in a bundle of my arms.
Yes.
I ask a lot of questions.
I didn't see that this time.
I don't remember it. It seems like we do, so where?
Is that your squirrel? What's your name? Are you sure you know?
Oh yeah, you did ask those questions. That's right.
Yeah, how do you even?
It just felt like I was asking more questions than he was.
I don't feel like that falls under the. Take the point this time, but future I feel like that falls under getting wanting to know someone you're talking to. The scroll fucking off. I was like, did you actually bring that thing? You see what I'm saying?
Those are standard
still,
questions instead of questions like just asking just multiple building questions.
But take it this time.
Community, we have to take care of each other because no one else is going to do it.
Didn't see that yet.
Yeah.
I owe my survival to another urchin who taught me to live on the streets.
Don't think you up with it.
Not this time.
People who can't take care of themselves get what they deserve.
I didn't see that either. Well, that could have been played a little bit more up with the swirl.
Or the random guy you found that was tore the fuck up.
Yeah.
I think we talked about them. You're going to reward it to be more people that can but won't, as opposed to just people that aren't able to. I thought we talked about that.
Yeah, we did.
With you saying you're going to tweet that one.
I was thinking about it.
Okay, let me know what you're using on that.
Good night.
Have a good night, guys. Safe. Thanks
Safe
for
drive.
Anything else said it.
Okay.
So real quick, as per usual, my child's a fucking crackhead. Early drawn organic as per usual. You guys on watch and Josh just whistling away.
Yeah, sounds about right.
She doesn't think.
Is there one of the squirrels?
No, she was
No,
half
she would've
fucked
slid
up
by
by
that
then.
point.
Oh.
The poor half of you guys met that was all scratched up. So I'll close the door.
No, she's still there in the door. Oh, she's trying to get the rug out from underneath the door.
You're one of us now?
No, no.
So the whole, you guys are all one group now?
Who was that?
My little pony, my little pony.
Damn right, My Little Pony. Not your little pony, My Little Pony.
My little pony. You paid for it, please.
And then a magic gate thing appeared, and then me and them went in, and then I got shot, and then yeah.
Yeah,
Puppy's explanation of what happened after someone shot her.
yeah.
Right.
Someone.
Her artist rendition of Havoc Hammerforge.
I love that one.
And Cecilia's solution to
Oh, it's froze. It's froze.
Cecilia's solution to getting left behind. Her sitting at a tree. And last but not least,
Being frozen. Last but not least, whatever that is.
me telling you guys that Henry blew up and blew up a bunch of shit. Yeah, you don't have to remind us.
Where do you put all these drawings?
There are too many for me to cut up at this point, girl.
Put it in a binder. Just punch them.
I have an entire fucking stack of them.
I can take them and put them in.
Just put it in a binder. Just 3-hole punch them on. Put them in a binder.
At the very end of this campaign, you need to make like a
Oh yeah.
full
They're all
like
these
slide
things. They sit They sit under the computer that we use for this, right here. And then
need
Alice,
an entire slideshow of them at the very end of the campaign.
yep. And then Alice has been
In order. You got to make sure it stays in order.
Yep.
This is so far what I have with this one.
Alice has been making newspaper reportings. The newest one is there have been goblin attacks from the forest around village. There's also been orcs, trolls, gnolls, and dogs that the goblins riot trying to invade. I'm trying to get adventurers to come and help, but it's been a year, so there's not much hope. Many villagers are leaving town, so the goblins may have taken over the town by the time help arrives.
You gotta tell her to make the one about the two squirrels, the real squirrel and the not real squirrel.
Yeah. So, thank you everyone for playing.
I think I did a pretty